love lumba nyomo de chese matoe yaka me bossa no na chese e basa na adult music pese de ne ho beji gym na eyi enkɔden pese de ne ho ba na me spanke ne to am so pese chese e de ne ho ebeji gym there be nana stay focused ebusiafo me ma Miss Maya welcome nana atoso pa ananya sa to ana esa otu aso oh na to aso hey Miss Maya de chese mi hu akola Miss Maya ya kola bone dodo Miss Maya wo de nka by na nka yase koda ye pamo Miss Maya kra no osimi minie monka na metie ebusiafo yeda obi biara ase ese ene day nyankopon aboye nyina ye ho banya baba behia se ebusua baako eye mempai bo se ene anwumre ono asafo erade onsane ewo ye mfinfin oma na adom no ne nhira no enye kese ewo ye nso ne ye beye wo haw amane esan bi de ono asafo erade onyi emfri ho ye hawa hodo yamania hodo a ye komu bu ne de ye de esonya ye de aba asetena mu nsem eye mempai bo se ono asafo erade a ono onim obi biara ankro ya kumemu ya desrede erade won hu ye mobo onpepa ye ni wani suo onye ya kuma so ade mayen na ye mra asetena mu nsem emeyi na ye meda na se ese emre bi etwem no na ye wo haw bi ampa erade etie ye sufre na wa ya mayen ene erade emma ye osuru nyansa ni mudie discussion aye ba be ye advice ahodo a ye de ba be ma emnye ade e be so wono asafo erade eni ni ebese obi fie ebese ye fie ye community de eye mempai bo se wono asafo erade onyi ni nyina enfri ho titiu eye nuanom a omo eyare eya na mempai bo se asafo erade onu nkuto enetimi nsa enyare wonyina no erade onsa wo yare ene anwumre erade onto nanim enchire nyina wo doba Yesu Kristo de monte amen amen ebusiafo yeda mu nyina amase enemo mfa ncheme na chese I was running a little bit late because na eneye nuanom omodi omo story eba no na e wose me ne baako or send me message senana 1 or 2 be ne was so adding on nti no I took a little bit of time to talk to her momfa ncheme eba sa ne nkomo ne so yede sa na chese enka na nka me nya krampa menko ana bitie memfa bi ma asetena mu nsemba there be e woseme ne mabusua me de mu nyina no ye be share your story no mema obi biara akoaba good morning good afternoon good evening it is so good to have you right here ewo asetena mu nsem chese edru time say ya energy bia me ye me noma tentem because me pese me ba asetena mu nsem na me nso no me besre me besua de na me be jimani because energy bi wo ho a ooh chese ulala energy bi wo ho a do aha ebusuafo ye chiachia mo mama menchia ebusuafo na chese ai obi beka se se ne anwumre na ekua the hype is like you are hyping too much enye bi o osoro do ne hye osrodo ena ehye chese nyame a mede me ho ato ne so no oma me anigye wo makoma mu enu entia ebusuafo maame ohima ba akope pia ohima me pacho ho ye de ohima enim nyansa obi beka se nana de wo bracket nim no eye abo enu de menimu bo because ohima enimu de wo kwa chese ye enoma ne esoso no ye nka Chief Urban, big boss, so when you're there and say, Mete won kache. I hope set business, BBA kokama, Dr. Angie, dear. I sa F4, Mr. Nyakon, Nana Nyakon, Abrono, Mr. Nyakon, Pacho, when you're there. Miss Maya, yeah, your own becoming, Miss Maya. En nipa mesmaya wanya no na chese all spanky won kakra na ada no wo se wo pe extra large o ka sa ada me hu comment no e wo se obe report yourself Mrs. Oche, how far now Mrs. Oche? I didn't hear from you today ya ma mente won ka I hope se nyame adom ebusua mu nyina mo ho ye yes Sister Elizabeth welcome phone how you been Mami Efua Akwaba Akusika Akwaba. Hey, Father Abraham has many sons. Has many sons, the father Abraham. I am one of them. And so, now who said SD for Sabbath school time. Yen so yewaha. Okay, Father Abraham, welcome. Nana Amma, welcome. Mavis Akwaba. Yes, sister, Deb Akwaba. Joe Ampon, Anna. Jojo Ampon. I hope that's the name. I hope I said it right. Akwaba. Yes, sister Ajua Akwaba. The hair gym. And so Akwaba. I think Sebe sister Victoria. Kweku 2233. Any FYP phone on YouTube. Welcome everybody. It is so good to see you. I just saw a message. Obi said I like and subscribe. Sleepy, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome. Miss Maya. I jai innocent no wonen ka me di udi machin kakran na say ade Miss Maya so person opa me hu. Yeah, it's good to be innocent oh. Yo, tata takin ohene more piafo ohene mpacho ho ye de.
Adomo radia dom na monso e.
Nyankopon adom, nyame da sukre kraye mu, ukre kraye. Yeah.
Na me bisa question bi ewo ase ho.
Pacho question be ya.
Aho ka ebinimo penetiatia, ebinimo penatenten, ebinimo peno ho. Ya, wa nyina nti me bisa se won so.
Ebimo nso pedie mu odro, urefie bi pedie mu odro, ebimo peno de eye light kakra, ebimo nso peno skinny.
Ma ka nyina betwemu na me question me bisa ne se won so. Emu de won hina wo pe.
Na eno no eye den ya ede ade ya eye den ya because
adekode no a ebi no penitiatia no
on say ede be kra na ya na ebi mo ebi ho a popsicle stick on say mo ye project bi ho a e wo say sticks no ubububum na etimi afete entimi mi momu de. It depends on project, no any instructions to crow.
Any instructions now on the normal date and the one nanga unya ope.
Amia. Ami dear eja me sure that
ayo yate.
Miss Maya dear Miss Maya be choose no. Me sure say bia me di bi beka ho na make it poor. Maya dear he wo open no. Tin pa na se ho ne ho. Miss Maya, answer the question.
I'll be surprised because in the Paconas and they all training, you know,
Lady D, welcome.
My Jana Salmon, you are here for me. Welcome here to today's program. Nana, I chance on a link.
Okay.
I stand to be corrected, and I want to make this announcement. Say, be aware. There's another platform, your friend on Asitnamu Asem.
Hey, when was that?
I was going to that. I will look for it. And you know, in your normal of no, there's a difference. There's another copy. As a so Nam TikToker. The only difference is the A and the N.
Wow.
Very similar. Given the fact, so say, yeah, started saying, Babaji into Boa Ejakoye and Nema Ghana. So the probability say, somebody will reach out to you pretending say, Ofi, Asitnamu and Sempano, very high in the Pamucho, Yamun Shannon. So, I mean, I should have spoken to you. I mean, Uncle Sam from back door, but
that's okay.
I will still make that announcement anyways. And you know, I don't know Papa Chow. Yeah, I'm on Shannon soon. Be no more at a copy. Marco cloning accounts on a copy. I said it. I mean, a tree, but I say to me who the distinction between acetinamu and sem and acetinamu asem.
Okay.
A set, so they are not the same.
And I will bounce to a wube who ma obete me casa, one me casa, obete tata takin, a casa and make sure set right platform as soon as we. Okay, tata tatuaso.
And you know, Miss Remo, you know, Monshanon so. si obi be DM o si o hia donation o hia contribution anase ne din de yetumi de ebinom picture e de yeden metumi afa na picture ako create account e de ne pictures akogu ho eno so enkrofo etumi ye enti no mehwremo say we reach out uni obi a mama yem picky one or two things e bi ya assemble na say kombo bi na eya yedi me friend no password onipa no ma wo e bi a assemble na ya kan wo have pen like something na betumi am say okay ampa na na ekwia enti no me pamocha say mobile ha say kasa eya munti na say wo send message a we betumi abisa question to make sure say nipa no a wo send the message no the right person na wo send the message at the command no yes you end up sending messages or not say donation or something to the wrong person
right
ban sound so wa high because we dey this platform and they call abonten akoka say ebia nana ekwia message o hia sika me this kind of command no maintain kabium and say prepi din say the misremo enuano this is that information I want to put out there.
Thank you.
So, Mupaya power tap, my yen tapos and the cock show to promote the program. Danida, when we say there's a story, not say who's no ya later. We say a ya indeed wow, because yanka a ya de anka brotherhood ne edifua, because already me my education, brotherhood ne edifua, and we say anka 8:30 nanka wapa so just say go to me. But who is sister who ya di for no dear na traffic na opwa menjini nti mon kanche uchi uze brother who dia wini case na ya bit kan wasem de ya wini hands down nanso sebe yentumi wini embreko a sebe yese akora ni penyi mukọ afu ma wukọche okotoa na wachi bi na wo dia sha akora den san because uja akora no se onu nkwa mfa ne nsan no nkwa chitokoto na wanhwe a koto no beka no enti no ido ye nim se ya wini nanso ye beka bia mamo enti me pamocho do say bad brotherhood ya wini no nana ene dia mawo na maso
iyo tata king ye da wase wanu sham emi se machia ebusuafo nyina ebusuafo amaba ba join yen so afi yema obi biara akọ abasronko eba asetena emunsem ebiem ebusuafo asetena munsem ede eye ba akope na na ekua mehu se emi se obi de comment abasa yenye careful because say AI etimi clone the person and their voice too enti yenye careful ebusuafo me matopa mi bu no atopa no eye sronko enti no eye ahye atopa no how we see ebu no it depends on the mood enti when ya bibia no hunse na ekua atopa no eye atopa sronko atopa eye sronko epa that is just by the way me say ejuma ye no ye ejuma epa enti no obi ebia wa baba betie hunse yi edin ye do na program a wo mo ye nso na dofo konti ma me nso me koye similar thing ni nyina no but asetene mo nsem bibia ne ho ebetimi ayete sa asetene mo nsem because erade abo ye nyina ye sronko any gold welcome yema obi biara akwa aba eme se ye share Tuesday no Dr. Tina atopa kron Esther sa queen me da se ewo ho emi se ye de aseda kese ebe ma nyankopon na ya sada Dr. Tina ase Dr. Tina chese feedback a menya no yesronko ekra nyankopon inshallah anytime bia Dr. Tina ebe kira ade wa ha se bia no chese hu se wa ben ewo adesuanin na obi be she knows what she's talking about in her presentation the we are osi breaking it down e de bayaye diemu echeche yase no Dr. Tina nyankopon inshallah nemom ebusiafo senana eya amane ntai emrana o mecheche because ya pomuden so ehun hianti Dr. Tina nyankopon koso inshallah o ma wo nyansa ene nimude ebusiafo emise Dr. Tina ema yehu sesesi no. When it comes to telemedicine and also telehealth, and only ya dear, say ebi wo ho a ehun hia se obekwa ko hu provider physically utimi efre wo ofra na doctors for no wo mo as assess o present ebia enoma ekoso ewo wo nipadua ni man doctors for no omutimi hwew ewo chese face to face wo hwew na wo hwew ai wo mo aye technology be bra omutimi ede etietietieti enoma nti Dr. Tina Sinyankopon adom na ya welcome wo bone homoden ese obi different places say ye mubi ye hia helper ye betimi use ne services na o ma ye hu say ebi wo ho a price ne de eye dutwam ne prices no eye dutwam na Dr. Tina also for now she's working on it ese enka state bia nka obenya license wo ho ya ye wa America hanko a ena ne license ema no kwan ese obetimi ahwe ya ye wo Ghana ebia ya ye wo enkrofoforo so anka we will wish senka Dr. Tina ebetimi abehwe no unfortunately ontimi emwaye ena se wunye ni patient nso a ontimi prescribe edro emawo se wunye ni patient a ebia wo hwewa ontimi advice o se koye we ya na se koye we intimesemo yenye eho ne nso yenye ahweye because obi betimi aka so me maame ewo hypertension me maame ewo heart disease me maame here draw bi we dey why Ghana ni me se obetimi ama me prescription. No, she's not going to do that because she works so hard ese obenya ne license no intino uye ne patient edie nu ohu a uhia mo a obeboa baby uhia guidelines 1 or 2 bia o contact na the obetimi abo no she is willing to help but the ontimi mo awo no ebia bibia wohia se wo obechire ni mu Dr. Tina eya na makoma no ebomi gregregregre aha onu no betimi a bringing it down a chill so wokwa ebia this is the medical term ye ube use okwa ube cheche wo doctor mu obe describe a che doctor no no hu the main cause a dear pa yewo na osi places a say sia no se what state bi so na wo hia ne services a me de information no ebeba mi refi ye metro but me de beba na me sheda ye we e de ato me page ho ne nso no osi o te Florida obetimi ahwe wo ye Ghana ni na wo Florida na bia ana wo maami bi wo ho wo papa bi wo ho na o pegana ni se bi one ne bekasa face to face a ewo bia phone so amana hwe na wo ba bia wo meye brofo wo betimi ne wa Ghana ni akatwia Dr. Tina o se Florida for munso me Arizona for Osemomre, New Mexico for Osemomre, Colorado F1 so no Dr. Tina Semomre, ene Texas F1 so Dr. Tina Osemomra, obi ebeka say, sa state we die ya na brotherhood pe. Virginia no kan ya ajeje ho because ade no eye sonko Virginia for so no mo ahase ya Dr. Tina say Mumra na munyina no moye welcome obehwe wo kama ebusuafo momaye mo aboa ye ho se ye hu se bia ye nua bi eye bibia momaye mfa ye support nyina wo ho a na wakọ ho no wakọ use ne services no na ye boa ye ho adana mi ni obi di nkomo Ghana ni bia woye wono so orani business di nkomo ya ye kromu ni Ghana ni a wono wa establish business ni bia se wo pese wo bie business na obetimi ya help wa mo aye bi no enipa ne friend na oso on de or prefer so de kwa obeko broni ho e de akoma broni ama broni bia ama no enipa ye nua Ghana ni no amount a wo je no is way cheaper than the bronia or person or kohono, but at the end of the day, ye krumu Ghana for binum, sebi, your mentality be a because she would rather go and pay more money than to give like half of the money to or no any krumu Ghana near obetimia lay no 1 or 2 ama who said this is how it goes. Uwa problema ubetimia fa phone na friend so minia send ye see no abrofono ndi obebi business na mo obiema wu ya afterwards Bibi bia wo hia bia no, you have to pay for it. By your krom Ghana need ye oboa wo na wone wo ko one by one wo chechew ebusuafo mama ye moa ye ho e wo saa kwan no so nti Dr. Tina I'll say ebusuafo momra na mo hwe Dr. Tina the way she present herself the way oba ha se obecheche yade a na chese wo hu se wo kɔ ne ho for say yi wapomudin a Dr. Tina chese obeye bibia ne kwan so nti ebusuafo moma yenko support no na me sa ka chemu say Lady D enso say owo Massachusetts Connecticut na bia wo ye interested say opese wo bie home care agency a bomodin contact no o contact na ono ubedi ho nkomo the services is not free obe help obe work you through steps bia and once I will be establish business no on jawo ese be on your own obe help until say enoma ebe sisi ano kama ebusuafo moma yemwa ye ho again osa wo home care agency ewo ho a se wo hia ejuma contact no ai obema wo ejuma yeah Mrs. Sochra ono so our platform has say Mrs. Sochra so she own a business or only assisted living as well ono so no ewoma on the last time I check in with her nana says ya pandi I'm done with Ghanaians mini Ghana for enye ejuma biem enti no ye mu bebre ewo ha say ya ye wo business ne ade ewo ha say enti abusuafo moma ye mo aboa ye ho epa Tata Takino, see who can help me with the Tata business. Sa business ne de e good do. Yeah, Chief Aban, I almost forgot about you. Chief Aban and sono ewo transportation services or say ATL just say in the building, your ATL there. Atlanta, I love it how they say it. Atlanta in the building. Oko ATL. O kwa bomodian contact Chief Aban open the number o de me say frame wo mama bubo mu di nyina no ohia wo mo number frame bomodian na frame me guide o Chief Aban o say ohia transportation say year for special event bi say bi a wo travel out of state from Atlanta akọ baby ni nyina no o mo ye ne kama no say prices ne de nana where wunim o take care muna chese wa relax na chese wuju tu kama pa no abomodin na wa use the services no MC Kirk ochia me ba kope MC Kirk kro wo state ben is it Kentucky MC Kirk wo he queen wo business ne de hen ye MC Kirk obaha say no oh my goodness ye can say MC mu MC atopa MC a enkodin MC a chese bibia ededa na akwan so a chese oba wo MC na wo ba be engage obi a wo baaye na nani age ewo event na se ebusuafo enti ye momodin a ye nuanom a wo mo wo bia businesses ewa ha say no say opportunity ne eba yesem moma ye mo aboa ye ho pa nyankopon enkoso enhirayen na da ne da nyina no ye businesses ahodo a ye bie erade ma bibia enye successful sometimes yeah Ghana for no yeah de na say me who say a lot of our nurses our doctors omu bie omu own practices chese mi hu a ya na mani age eni ye nuan ma wo mo healthcare field and so business ahodo a wo mu bie yen so ye wo African market ahodo so business a ye bie no yen koso emie ebusuafo na ye bie so a moma yen support one another moma yen toto ye ho no se Esther ena ebia Esther business ya wo dia bada mesmaya enso oso oton waste bees ahwenepa enkasa eya pe waste bees bia se bia media amanfo na aka mama temi minim yesi to de bi oho ebi mo bodogi na dogi no anyways bees no yesi nya asem ketua wo ho Miss Maya ose wo UK Dr. Champon welcome ose bomodin Esther betimi testify because me ya tesem na matie minim how we go so Esther
Pano waste beats no mama kakra emfa ho
Tata Kimpa Chomeba Nana is not being fair with me at all. Because wabubu bia de me no me no business because so one can once. Nana is
Queen, who business nene dear bay.
Nana winning.
Oh, more business nene dear here. Where be a beyond?
Ma can watch that when you identify
school crown on your announcement.
Oh, I'm Pamu school no asam na Esther Ken. Oh, Esther Kra title so a chief justice and also a dear here. Esther will position near saying. Oh,
me chief justice me was sitting in some okay but was some dear me.
Atem was
me sounds ye chief of staff, administrative working
chief of staff. Okay, hey, any opposition ni mo do Esther. Wuni wa womuni ho. Me pacho tata e school ne de actually school ne me say registration no obi ankofele application ti omu si school no omu nyanye school no yegu no because obi anko apply me say Esther wono na apply ono na beko ono so
say forms no krasa.
Hey sir me ka so obi ama
e say ye be close e kra admission
asa both and I say a Kati ayefu
na e say ye really other courses and go for apply biology ni that girl so ho that girl with the waist be really new courses cry I say no na and e be hu advert after programming
and ye mo after program na mka so obi anya interested say ene Woma aka echi nyina na omo ba ye mfa wo mu. Oh, hey, Miss Maya oso opamacho mun save spad e ma no Miss Maya na ye tro ba bia wo pe no. Next time hwese bia e ho no afele dia. Yo tata king ene ye fa waste bees ne bra na ye nhye ye program no ase intentem.
Okay, yo waste beats no enie. So we oba sabe Mr. Mekam fanche samankani ya anya tim didie. Nanso esemeka ni entia ehia ene se onze se wo ro ho a there isn't much difference between one akoko asebe egina fridge mu entino with the waste bits yeah be ma me na bibia asebe odidi agro entino after asebe mo abo we na wie no odene nsa na odene na mo se mba no ya mo na mo pe kodo le se yen kodo mu ne ne ma entino waste bits na ya na sometimes it mean that rosary o ye trimu entino oda ho nyina no ne ye kai Ave Maria Hail Mary full of grace na ye de ko entino pe pamacho so we oba wa na se we ni waste beat ni dia na se we UK a me sure wa bombore na dia mu ye nua Miss Maya na ontimi enye bi emma wo se wo pe ne a eso ebi wo wa etimi so kane kala bia opebia no obetumi aye ede amawo ayedie no so eboa etumi no so tumi boa se ba no dogi atu eboa no dogi time so a sebe at least ubenya bribia tumi de wonsa ede so na wodi di agro na akwete se maracas kacha chaka na ne eye de wo munyi na se wo bo dogi na ahenie ehye oba no sisi na se isu etoa na akwete se your ancestors ene bo can I say and no bomb in some na maracas na won so bo no check na isu ina bo just and also come up
is that the power of the waste bees? Wow.
Oh yes, very powerful. It me throw a din na at the torso entino minuanom embano yeah mum patronize say wo UK wo US o be wo piano bombore na di ye nua ma me ya sorry Maya na se otoma o na ebia ukunu o boy na ninji ho a e be refa na usika e de amawo is a guarantee say e be ye de amawo it me customize na e kan say na wa tro brother no edin e de atoso eno no say no e guarantee be ma ni hu kro na wa hu say say friend no bra Fred kan say na Fred na dazo enti no Fred hu na nani age Fred nim say we are faithful what you say eno no eye mo amoye twa sande me nso no betumi aye ama customize me be brand wo customers no Papa Winter na wa chro in the time drew say papa Winter ko ye djuma na wa she Papa Winter there now
Ebusiafo, but that attacking. Yem fancy ho. Oh, nenka Miss Maya. Ebia tataka say bra friend na me person busa say ut me personalize my Esther episode or trust say bra friend this is all yours. Ut me the all yours no. Ebe fin ho ma no. Say ne be ya bra friend ni boss so hu say package ne ye ne dia. Yeah, mami huna Esther say me
to me customize it and send your penny piano. I Dr. Angie to me
Mimi dear nye Bradford, me dear na nejem fiwai into Misro. Miss Maya.
Lady D, or see a shower business, a penny. Lady D, there be where they shower business. So yeah.
Identification, proper identification.
Yeah.
Nana, and this is second and what to me ye being so me pamocho. What to me ye being so Emma and Bermano, nobody a good or more if I can say in some. Minim say na make like because handband or whatever they call it. Now I also know what show would be into war bano. Ube show would be at the
Tata and no more berro Esther Dibiaba was say yen Thomas and an fa a padlock on shim. Esther yes ana kind. Na yen 2 keys no. Ye be hold on to the keys. Oh okay. O mo buy a one na ye be. I need you home Esther.
Enti mesremwa enuanom brotherhood monso mutumi patronize no mutumi to ema weyere se we obi ahene no eye ofia mutumi sisen mu na watu bi edama weyere mba no nso mbetumi atobi na wo de ma wo kunu ana wo boyfriend no nso no wa throw din na wa customize na kama yetumi ye bi kura ibi ni ya wo tumi de show kun na I used to love it when we say send Nigeria for a year omo ye no ma share beats like we show movies as and you share beats I used to dress like that like into music till now in Nigerian you know so I love that culture what you say it's no patronizing us
now they are
very important.
Hey Maya was see ono de ya gold one no kra no gold one asa light no kra na ekuno o hyene ne wonya eyi de abeba yi bi underwear ni ade bi and the bi o ha ye say a round runner eyi ni timi pie hey amanfo oji wo mani o
your friend be sign check
sign check and no net
no say no sha no enye physical cash o sign check the mood
wow hey me patro
why for dinner bra why
ai mo ya munini bees no one day ya mo metrechre ye die bia se ne be ya
for dinner bra na
ye ko ejoma ye be hu de ye beto na me ma ne nso ama ye hu de wo mo na boa wo mo sa kese kakra senketwa kakra ana it depends on the position kakra ahweniye kakra atopa kakra atopa na chese bibia Esther wa
graduate
Esther nan say no chese me baba be stay away from Esther me say Esther peso ya classy me se me ma ne register me so akotro me din wo ho yes light off for the wo ho and I was small ones okay ebusiafo ene ye nko back to DK man me say nkomo ya Jones semon kafra me say DK was ye nana o mama kai je obi am konya no onye innocent sa on yo
makohwe ni shebrim
yo Dr. Angie was say e de ben bed bedi anko reflector ye wo bedi anko de wo ho
bedi anko reflector
eni enka me gibia ma obi
bedika do bedika
oh jama honana
me ode bia ma obi why I Esther see obi register for class nka me wo mo bank here the be me ma wo mo from the beginning of the class ebusia for that was just by the way nti yentua I yadisiane so ene de ye nchia ye be hye yade because ye were 2 stories na ma promise your sister see say ene no chese brotherhood ene de monye steady e wa ha say because brotherhood afi de brotherhood ye kura mia na me namfofo ni wo mu me nan fofo ne mo nso eya na eha adwene ai me hu say ye maame yes sister no onye ye maame ono se na meba around by 11 or 11:30 ntino yes sister e baako e de ono so ne story aba na me ka che ne se ono ne de che se e quick fix me ne na kasa back door ba just for or say validation ntino ye de aba ye ba be kana yes sister ye ene de che se nyansem ketua o se na wohu American for no na say ye nuanom the young ones nso say omu betie ye oni omu kasa say wo many G program yi ho pa believe it or not enti na busuafo we de me ka che no SMS sister me kasa ketua bi me sisa kasa ni mu wie di a ye tufu anya afa ni e ba ba ya resh bia wa ha na ya go straight to your point no we de or ye young one DK man me pa cho senka bit me mute yourself amamia enkebe me de pa na abusiafo yes okay any say yen share ye program no announcement okay tata mpacho make announcement na me fa your first story no emra because enche by 11:30 na yes sister penyin so aba belande ntino
ayo you know me chia ubia so me welcome ubia to this program. There's always one thing a yamika and say, so what was here, either say, we were her, a high in the dear temp, a high a year assumed a fee. And you know, say, who fear not say, could be money submission, now wouldn't in your dream, a patcho, to me, a throw a basso, now also, what the mouse submission. So you per se, and your feedback a cry a fee, a binomo about say, ya interjected, and in your manamano. And you need the moment stress says, so throw over a ha. I will question me, Pacho. I try to ask you or see you. I have a question, and I say just question. Say, who's no arm, ma, pine crowd, cause a natural question until say, Obi whom and now say, me whom, and no say no, not your mouth quine, not what baby beside question. Now so say, Obi kasa na interject na kasa FMua. It doesn't really make the program very interesting. What they call to YouTuber, Obi say na kwese kasa na ye bebre ewomu, no and share that emboa. Into no meshramwa, mama yenhye no so. Say we fie nipa na se sebe ebia yesiwa. Pepa ocho mema ubu emfu. Ye nuanom ebinom efri Ghana eno moba yina yinim sanya Ghana omu data esitie. Enti no shobi wo Ghana na se oba say you to me a man a quine, a man be any quick submissions and a beya no more data and yet then answer. It be no more so omo a jumemu na break time. Yin na yin abruchi abrabo time na yedi ejuma. Intino be wo ejumemu na say ebia ube through her pepacho to me trow as ya or see you me we jumamu. And no say no ye be to me at their top panelists for the names and a beya. A bit to me ama quine once why you quick submissions and a beya one so better wording. Because people no more outreach out say omoba they don't get the opportunity to speak na omojima time as soon as they are on beko. It's moving forward no mishremwa inu no madofono oma yenshe no so say obi bana say ye fa obi na ye ma enipa no say onkasa sebe enye say we are disrespecting you or anything now so ebi enipa no ewo adwumamu or person or any quick submissions and ebe ya obeko wo hwe ye nua te say queen say ya or the yen edi ejuma and I think say as
yeah omo ene maami nyina sesi am be charge you
as a charge you because omo the end the ejuma which is not fair what does the engine as a start to say charge you anymore and anyways by the way it's just a joke you know
you be divide omo is coming into 3 na ye no mama yebi yo tata ma ya nso se mi ni tata ye benya skapa because omo de ye adwuma ne dooso enti ya na ye de modules ye de mobile bebre mo na metua mesma ya nso se mi too yo ebusiafo and let's jump right into our story. One of our younger sisters, she reached out to me with her story and she needs our help. She said, Nana, she's in her early 20s. Oh, my, I'll say, but today I'm off. She's in her early 20s. And our sister said, Nana, when I graduated from high school, I took time off, to figure out what exactly I want to do. I didn't want to go to college right away. So I took about 2 to 3 years off just to, figure out things out. I was able to work. Daniel, welcome, Daniel. I was able to work and I decided to go back to college. So she did. She got admission into one of these colleges, which I'm not going to say the name of the school, and she started pursuing her dream. So she met this guy, this cool guy, our African man, our Ghanaian man. She said, Nana, before I used to date Abrofo. Abrofo. She used to date Abrofo, and she dated like a couple of people, and she was ready to finally date a Ghanaian. She came here when she was about 2. So she met this Ghanaian guy who is 35. For the guy's age, I can say it. The girl is in her early 20s and the guy is 35. So they've been dating for 2 years now, and the girl is in her 3rd year in college. So she said, Nana, this guy, he is so caring. He's very responsible. And, the connection is good. And later on, maybe, who knows, we're going to get married. So they've been dating quite a while. And our sister said every Fridays, she will leave her school and she will go and visit her. According to her, she referred to him as her fiancé. She will go to his house every Friday, cook for him, and do 1 or 2 things. I don't know what that 1 or 2 things is, but you can figure it out. So next year, she is going to graduate as a social worker. And she said, Nana, to be a social worker, the program or the major that I'm doing, I can spend 1 more year. After I graduate with my bachelor's, I can spend like another year to get my master's degree. So I talked to my fiancé or my boyfriend. I talked to him to let him know this is my plan, because I took about 2 years from school, and now that I'm in school, I want to just do it. And once I'm done with school, I can do, whatever that follows along with that. So she had this conversation with the fiancé, and the guy said, well, for me, honestly, I'm the only child in my family, and I'm 35. And by next year, I also want us to get married because I want to start having kids. I want to have my family. So why don't you graduate, get your bachelor's degree, and then we can get married and have 1 or 2 kids, and after that you can go back to school. And our sister said, Nana, I don't want to do that, because I know it's a lot of work. Once you get married, you have to raise your kids, you have to take care of your home and whatnot. So I just want to, go to school, get done. It's only going to take me 2 more years. 2 more years is around the corner. If this guy truly loves me and he's willing to spend the rest of his life with me, how come he cannot wait? So our sister said she went to the fiancé's house to have this deep conversation with him, to explain every single thing to him. But our sister, she said, Nana, that day I went above and beyond. You know how if you want something from a man, you know how it goes. And I'm like, sis, how does it go? What do you do? But she said, Nana, I did my thing, but after everything, the guy still insisted that is his plan. I mean, by next year, if she's not ready for them to settle down, he is going to move on. And our sister was like, what do you mean by moving on? Like, what is your plan? Are you just going to break off this relationship, all because I'm asking for you to wait 1 more year for me to complete my education? So the guy was like, you know what? I cannot wait. I'm 35. I'm going to be 36 very soon. I'm getting old. I'm the only child, and I want to have my family. So of late, our sister said, whenever it's like the relationship is on an edge, whenever he calls, it's like, oh, hi, things are no longer the same. And whenever she calls him, that you know, I want to come and see you this weekend. It's like, I'm busy, I'm not going to be around, da 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 da. So, and to be honest, she said, Nana, I truly love this guy because this guy, he is different from all the other guys that I've dated. This guy is different. I mean, he has his own bachelor's degree, he has his own place, he's very responsible, but I cannot put my education on hold anymore. I just want to get done with school. And once I'm done with school, I mean, if he wants me to stay home and raise our kids, I can do that. And then later on, I can find a job. What if something happens? What if my husband, we get married and he loses his job? Then what would I do? I just want to go to school, get my certificate. I can put, if he truly he wants me to be this housewife and have kids, later on, I mean, I can give myself about 5 years to have kids. Once I'm done, I can always grab my certification to go and look for a job. But honestly, I really love this guy. Part of me, I don't want to lose him, but the other part of me too, I'm not going to stop my schooling just because of what he's saying, because it seems like right now he's giving me an ultimatum. It's either you graduate, you get your bachelor's degree, we get married, but if you want to do your master's for 1 more year, I cannot be with you. I'm going to look for somebody else to move on with. Our sister is here tonight to listen to us. What advice do we have for her? Should she stop her education because, you know, marriage is more important? Like I said, she's in her early 20s, or if you were in a similar situation, what would you do? Sis, I hope I said it just like you wanted me to say it. If I forgot something and you want me to add, you can always send me a text message and I'll be more than happy to add it on. Ebusuafo, ne tintini ni tietie mu nyina se me de eba ya ye die mu Yenya baby, I or early 20s. Also we high school. We high school, probably 18. Where the 18 or the 18 or take time off from school for about 2 years. And or kwaye juma. Or ye juma we see the we are no ma ne papa isi pushing no and or say waka say okay, you are fe wa ye juma kakra. Say sia de opeso or kwaye juma. Or ye juma and wako school. O ko school ni mana o share local news and mame ya me da say. And now or say before that no a date a man for monye Ghana for. But o share Ghana ni bra bi or see o share Ghana ni bra no nyame no kreni bra yi bra no BBS is so kama de we are bra yi ene ne bekasa. De we are bra yi ebesi aye no obe krokro no or say mani hu say say odobi desa. Oni bra no ahyehye ho o matwe empena kakra since I also share college aseno one na atwe empena kakra na empena ne kwaa etesa wari o say Friday bia no o te campus enti Friday bia okọ ye brother yi ho no sinana mekọ no chese o ma bibia ehia me, he takes care of me. So but say si ade akwa akosie ne se o si program na wo no o ye for social worker omu wo program bia ubetimi aye no anya wo masters ubetimi aye no for 5 years enti wo wie wo bachelors na wasa ye additional 1 year aka ho enye sa wa anya that additional 1 year na aka ho a just say oba back ebe apply no ne be take 2 years enti wo combine program ne nya na chese say o won 3rd year na no ebe 3 more years a brank obetimi aye no within 2 years. Oni be me yone ne wo ho edi ho komo se enam so no take time off unti no opese owie school anache se enquire ready no metimi a settle down but o se yenua be me o se da bi yedi ne bakro enti no ono se si a wedi 35 ono aye na djuma oyo okay on the opese nka by next year yes sister you school enka wo mon settle down na omontena emum na omu raise omu family ni ade na no obetimi after an education. Yes sister yin so say nana no, that's a no because I know how some of our African men are. As soon as you start having kids, it's going to be so difficult until ono de ne dia ne se opese okoni school wi me school back or kaya na me decoration and once I'm done with my school I can like find a job and I can even help with our wedding. I can help to pay to pay part of it. Yenya bay was nana me share dan ne be me schedule appointment e call ni fie me call ye no ada no chese me ye no ma sonkom wie me ne tena hodi nkomo e ka e kire ne chiechie mu no ma oso o kan ye aye nua be me yi eye di obeye wie ya fe ni tirimu ye ne de wie ye oda sorry ye bra yi se da bi di ogina na ogina se oba ne nso truly se oba ne nso epene pa na wo gini di se wonu na one ni betu anamon na once se obewie ne bachelors no oma wo mu nware and then they can think about school no later na wo mu sha say have wo mu family ye nua ye sister me ka chen say asem we pa den kana nka me because me ano I told her my peace of mind. I told her what I had to tell her because I'm not putting my education down for nobody. But ode aba bedomi. Ono de osinana menene kasa backdoor no mi ano minim adwene no so afa but ode aba ya ha say ye omit ye futuo kakra ese senke ye ya enke ye beye de be. And then Mesha here from Esther. And I'm saying yes, sisterhood assembling to my Mesha here from Esther. Esther, me catch and say, me person the best spend the time upon I was a dear with him. But ye baba biti na chese ye we finalizing the decision. Esther, baby, I will know to me kasa me pacho bra. Yes, sister, no on your dear me. Ebusian for motimenka. Tata takin motimenka. Okay.
Yeah, it's on.
Okay. Esther.
And I had to kind of more function.
Ever since I woke on pie boba, I said, home for what's a while, means so my born, I said, Esther will be bobby.
I wanted it, what the nurses sound.
Oh, demand pie, no, yeah, now, no, dear, told the beer, said dry fasting, you know, what they come home.
Why do my doors? Yes, I a bomb pie in a check.
Yes, you are.
You see, your weather knows was a son, a bush for Michelle Bibia, a groovy swimmer, Nana. Tiao, Yamwa Club, Cake if you welcome, Nananya Quam Bruno, Mammy, we said Nananya combine. I was saying, I could date into a seat. A network and a baby, I will know home. Kafrene and an uncle date.
Hey, Woonie, Maya, or see she can do online. Okay, will be quite a suggestion, a praba. Can you please check on mommy for me? Because I know by now her blood makes hot. Okay.
As some no me like my intending idea, but the material no conclusion in the me who the eco.
Okay, Teresa, or say good morning. No education first. Life comes first. Okay.
Yeah.
Maya, I'm part of requesting Ebra, why? Esther Kafra.
Okay. If we are so home, we any panel or it was set would me prioritize our life. Know what comes first and what comes next. So when to me and yes, I say now, one she ya will be a big control about amount because at any point in life, you don't know what to do. And to say, or prioritizing the life, no free say to her, education is first that she should go for it. Because our real any relationship, any sanya mano, mammy, and then I'll be share will be, and I'll be fee say, oh, nipa way dear, just say, maintaining with you, nipa way dear. Why say ya watching be, Obaka with shany power for na inti when and I'm see as soon as in Amidoni. When we say Nipana, what question on Pokran, dear, was ya one. Any treatment to be any word dog or the fufrobia when ya man. A chain first one now wolfie say a should be madam. Ain't you know Abrabone dear, we always don't know what is ahead of us, but ye share ye plan your life, near Totoniama, said ye be ya, ye quiet nimuno, at least we don't know what the future holds for us, but we know what we anticipate, and I said the year expecting. Inti yen sister no on prioritizing no so feel say aware any awo ne priority na it comes first then go for it because I didn't prepare ne can say the you be fee no e say will be fee will be decided say will be school ni wie na aware ho abeye de ama no obi nso decide say obeware or wie ye no ni school no ntimi anto aso obi nso decide say obeware or worry ye no ntimi to an ni school so it dependi di pana one ne tie no enti no me mu de meka se wono ankasa atena assess ne ho no or prioritizing the life no who how she wants her life to go any niema wo pese wo achieve dia she should go by it more maybe bia ensesa na adwene if you say wonnim okọ wanimu a wonnim ne eda wanim twen wo me edu se me ware no na I wasn't ready for marriage na ma adwin nyina yes mpese me go school I want to get my BSc first na me like eno na na ewo mitirim but me kunu ma metiase so eno de enye dene ye ware wi a wo betimi akọ ye ware wi ya na menyem ye anye hwe me wo wi ye no na me started say me chu one among my first year me apply for school na me special na pesa me science specialty ye farming course na pesa me no mo farming but now I need to get what we call it study leave back in Ghana. It is a menya study leave ne organization sponsorship omo ma me program no inti menya ninti me any program and I was like no I'm not going to put my life on hold for another one inti me apply private university and I'm kokoye general nursing BSc because now my plan is at that particular year I was some starting school at all cost
very determined
inti no me yen kakra na me to forms ye bibia wie ye na me hu se menyam man back up and I'm a day a young kakran na me go school nti me graduate na me baby bombo and you go graduate you go graduate ye so enti se nipa na wo ne ni to anamo no onne wo sorry se onne we enhia enti na emre bi ye ka say what do we look out say could date and see start a relationship and komo be ni hidie no these are some of the things we talk about enti utimu say adwene no ayese power lines no bi ade na me baby it never meet enti de wo de si wani so na wo pese wo achieve no enye wo no nso enka ne de ho enti mu say ni pa we no mo kotena se mo kotena empam me dear, me can't say be a winja guy, not baby. That's not what I'm saying. A biana nakuma could dimna genuinely what a guy in a pan she can let go. But at the same time, no, any pan swa, only now dreaming timing could be especially when it comes to you. On timing to was in support to decisions, being antenna, say any pan on it now. And if she's ready to deal with that, any but said the work can also on one cast of fan and agony or baba be tearful to mimi mumudie meet me I'll go on with such a person and I say with the marriage now mini penny in I say even after the marriage and you come suku me fa wo mansa and I'll do everything say even I have to do family planning ni bibia na cut because wedding they say 1 day 10 after that me come school me wia na jaba beto aso but nipa ono won agree say ko school no ewie no de na meaning say unin ne wari wia the next thing is say I was sort na menchen I was yes ye shall say a plan for family immediately esa na betwon so abrabo na kwanchiri say the osi paul no unya ho and one thing is the who benya ma ho ana say the obisi ade ho asi value ho no saa na enipa enso ebe value enti yen sister me de meka kire say fa ho si yi ne fa ho gine yi say be ma we wanti wase now one value, you get another person or be value. And then instance said the owner cana, I near you man, yes, simple swim, your conning prince. And then insan can be you. And then insan can be you. Say, still, there was ya no was here there. No fee say going forward, none of a because abrabɔ no ho nipa ne bibam oba obesan ja ho akọ ebiba be stay there ebinom ho oba obekọ. There is an ex-husband, there is an ex-wife, but the uwakọ usuku no enya ne there is always part of you. Eye wo dia and yours forever. Inti no me there meka say yen sister de wo fi say beboa me say the we see a plan wo life no baby a person wa brabo no ekoma no emu obi en distract you. Go for it, go for good. Na se obeti wasia se really so odowa 1 year dear and say adie bebre I but se untime so dia she is not really meant for you. Me the man be si no be attend.
Okay, Esther, me da se pa. Oh, I send me a message. Just say na you can tell them about my age. Okay, I sister no we 23. We 23 na guy na 35. Send ye Esther aba be chire mu e the example lo aba no. Yo, tata takin Esther de wo kan ye na me de pa se wo de birth control ade e be mu senka. Oko school ewia anka wo betimi aware no. O se be ma ne se there be ono opese o sha ase e have a family. Be ni nyina mu se guy no nani sheda nje se na wo koye master's degree aye de bachelor's na aye. Tata me pacho ye tio.
Ayo, me remember for all things, there is a point be what Ghana. I say for all things, look for yourself first. You have to take yourself first before any other thing. I can understand from where the guy is coming from, because if you are the only child and age is not on your side,
only
people
35,
begin to ask questions.
He's only 35.
How is your family? How is your family? Nana, it's worrisome.
And 35. Tata Tampacho, where did 35 on him so worrisome? He's not even that old yet.
I'm speaking from experience because I found myself in that whereby I got so tired explaining to people to the point say, Obia Bisami, how's the family? They are all good. Like I don't have to be explaining it. It's a typical Ghanaian African thing. Women, you think say you are the only one that get the pressure. Young men also we go through that pressure. Whereby you work for percent, you worry, almost percent, you have kids and all that. But this is what I think my sister you can do. And you say we worry and they na akora abim and no dear like that will not work. And you know, if you have 1 year of education left and a wedding grano, it will meet the key, I don't know, best 3 months, 4 months to plan a wedding. And you say most sorry and then you're depending on where you are going to have the wedding, be it in the States, be it in Ghana, be it in Germany, be it in Afghanistan. You don't just get up and plan a wedding. If you are in the States and you plan to have your wedding in Ghana, logistically, if you are only for neck or won't mean sorry, and catch on my many papas on messing on unless you are the one paying for their tickets and all that. And some parents, you know, they also want to contribute to help so that you and your wife or you and your husband will not burn out. And you know, there are some parents who need enough time for them so that they can also contribute. And you know, I think when the guy is saying he wants to start right away, give and take. We started planning a wedding grandma, looking like the next 6 months before anything of that sort will go through. And whilst in the process of planning your wedding, you can continue to enroll in your school. It's just 1 year. And I also understand, they say, Ghana, in the diaspora, and to me school whilst you are pregnant. No one is restricting you. And Dr. Dr. Tina
Yeah.
ever share any experience how was even while she was pregnant, no, she has to go to school, she take a nap in her car, and then from there she's going to work. And I asked her this question, how did she manage it? And she's been able to go through it, and she was successful. And I think at your age, at the age of 23, you are not too old.
Yeah.
If others have done it, I'm sure you'll be able to do it. And this shouldn't be an excuse. So you can come to an agreement with a guy and say, okay, we're gonna go get married, but I'm still going to continue with my school. When the baby comes, or when because you're not going to stop school and be waiting for the baby. It's not like baby. So yes, you can get married, and then in the process, you still a student. If pregnancy comes, bingo. If it doesn't come, bingo. Whichever way. I mean, you are not God. You are not God. So I don't see this to be a problem. You can agree to go on. That's if you are being sincere with the guy. With that, yeah, and I'm happy said the guy has been able to come up with the ultimatum. Say one year we say some of us will just cut you off. Some of us won't hear from us again. Like we're just going to go silence on you. And I think the guy genuinely loves you. The guy genuinely likes you. That he wants to have a future or start a family with you. So I will think, say, my sister, you should reconsider your decision. I don't know what you intend doing, but I think the two of you should sit down. However, one thing I will not encourage is say, will say you cannot go to school after you are married. And no, dear, I will say run for your life. Because with kids come responsibilities. And want to me and jog a school and jog a kids, and then you jog a job. I can say, and then like I always say, when I met you, I was living in my mom's basement. I have enough disposable income. I can do whatever I want to do. I can take you to wherever I want to take you. But say a warrior, I am no longer living in my mom's basement. Every penny count. I have to account for everything. Obi to me say, anything can happen. And say Bema bet you was your tina, because the man can bend down a human being with a kind of saying just enough. And home man can say, Ebia on Bema or corner or banting one so TV said it won't be Debbie. And you go to school, do your normal thing, do your tatata after school, or however you guys want to do it. Take a job, or you work. It's just 1 year, 2 years. Who knows? Children may not even come till, I don't know, maybe in the next, God forbid. But yeah, sometimes there's a delay, And try and work something out with him. Unless he's saying, you are not going to the school at all. Once you are married, that's it. No more school for you. That one I would say, then you should run for your life. But say, or you're open, say, okay, you can go to school even after you've given birth and all those things, Yeah, I don't see anything much wrong with it. You should be able to go. Nana, you also made a point which I like to clarify. We have the conception, say, a ban wedding, and I say a ban it is the duty and responsibility of the man. Okay. It is about time we change that narrative. What can I say or say she would like to work so she will be able to contribute, she will be able to help.
Yeah.
No. You see, when you say you are helping someone, this is my responsibility, this is something I am supposed to do.
Okay.
But because of my inability for one or two reasons, sending to me, and yes, and you are coming in. No, it is not the duty or responsibility of a man to pay for a wedding bill. Besides, when it comes to your traditional, the only thing a man is supposed to do, and I stand to be corrected, and it say, member of the abeji list. Me beji list, if you mama no papa na will one. Whatever wedding you guys are going to plan on, it's on you, the lady, and your family. Make the NSS, me na me who are made by fee. Whatever the case may be, it is the responsibility and the duty of the woman to make sure that the guests that are coming to your house are fed or are taken care of. And until Sebema go out of the way, can say, oh, I'm taking care of this, I'm going to do this. We shouldn't assume, say, it is the duty and the responsibility of the man. So whatever you serve me is what I'm going to take. But say me banana and if so and sono, I am at liberty to reach out and help. But say never be list now on top of it, you still demand or you still expect, say, it is the duty of the man to pay for the wedding. In exception of Ebia Watari, even Watari Shimukurano, it is not the duty of your husband to pay for your tari. Because you have to dress up, you have to feed the people, you have to welcome them, you have to entertain them. It's supposed to be, but because of the logistics involved, the expenditure involved in terms of so the man decide, you know what, we can come in and help. So just I want to correct this notion, say it is the duty of the man to pay for the wedding or do this and that. I'll say taking all the responsibility. Congratulations, that's a good thing for you. But say expect to say man say my buy will fear my better list mammy or papa will boost you for home list na mammy. Now how fair is that? Say maybe last week better say you $12,000. Maybe can as list or mammy or my be $12,000. The same in here, Minton Pabua, Minto say, maybe you know, and we know I am in Kwame cow. I'm a Bobby say 20,000 I feel. Miss Answer once what they say yes, uncle rent hall, yes, uncle near catering, yes, uncle is a means and no, it's about time we get that notion there. When it comes to that kind of things, technically it shouldn't be the burden of the man. So you have to put your house in order. Say Bema no share if you are you need a painter. Or say, oh, I don't like my painting I know they are fine. I need to renovate my house. I need to do this. I need to do that. No, I am
Yo, Matime da say, Mama me and clarify we na yen twaso. Or say, or Bema na mene who say, no in a master's degree here. And to say, owie school next year no, nenko oma worry. Na omu main focus ne concentration no aye about having a family. And which means to say, so on any warrior. Yes, oh, yeah, worry ne 1 year no, if I call your masters no, because who knows, like tata what kind no say, I will bet me about, I won't me ma. Now, yes, sister, yeah, or say nana, this guy is trying to get me a one in a sis Kamenya no achech him say or say guy no air try saying KB anka one in benyem because or say nana me conversate no e catch and say na that time or no na me pese me de hone beba ba message or de e buy no na ama me de e buy and same bisa ya na pese me yi film or say nana me catch a guy and say enye me safe period but this guy he went more munim de ene or yeah I don't mean you to be ana and oh yes and nana I had to use plan B e hono me busa me nim muntino which means say nua be me de nko obenya pa ko aye ready say me think yes sister yi ewia anka one no ebetna obeye ne ho ade o mbe ware na chesenka awo kra ye de be nyame de adom mu amana bem enti ebusuafo de eda epono ne so no Lady D wutwi de agiso obi na Lady D twi no obi nkan maye why yo yema dik Lady D said yen
I say adwen boni wo very manutre.
Oh, Lady D, how? Okay, I may can't say your cast me my name fine and you way na Oshiegu ye nana. Okay, DK man, ye wo. Yes, sister, no, on your dear bang. Wait, ye quick, me catch and send the story we pan dear mencha also. Okay. Yeah, Joseph pa.
DK man of for.
If I just say,
where for, Pacho?
Okay, this is my second time I'm about.
No, not that.
Yeah, minia me bla panyin ne me sister e kan no. Bia de no. Right. Sa na e share ba no. Ba be ma de me ma me fa me de anya example. Me ma me ka se bi tram sa wa le anya ka ba style na etwe. So I just
that's wo
but in all things no e so do ho esisi yi answer wa kwale. Said the be ma na ka se ono ye di ni baba ako no. No, onya dia obetwen say you school I say be school. And not the fat because also you didn't baba akwanti no person onya abusia no bebre. Nti sa 1 year period of time now said the mobile was now and I some more plan no kwa no mu no kwa no betimi anyamo.
Yes, yeah.
Answer awale no be baso and answer abaso. But school no so there said you would can job bitum no. Me sabi me nya akwanja na nko school nti obi ka so obi ko school am school no in diagro. No matter how Mawali Sembe Kechri, Mawo Bekechri. That's the better for the family. So I just say. And now, mean to me, I say me the responsibility and say, obey all white house wife. A year, so me will be a memoir yet. But who lady Nikra now, you know. Wow, what's I be now? So ye be my it's a Vietnam, but a new easy, sir. In the school, me make can say, on my new school, no, and we hear no, so Beman Betias, yeah, but the real okay coming Sunday, Nadia Beman Betias, yes, and I'm Minister of kind. Maybe I wouldn't say win a year, but to name the old women, so I just say, but school need ye, Miniaba, and so I saw your masters are. Oh, now name the entire your masters, so I just say. And not the flower so. So the me blood so kind. So the man Betty as yama, my little Marco school now. Which is the house and quality new Miniabano. Because as someone kind is Siano. We need a house. It's in slow and the decision, media meeting I can say, my school now.
Yo,
and I'm say, I will neck about style.
Yo, me that say a pa, a semo. I marry schooling and wedding bills. Discuss relationship properties. Okay, AI. Okay. Ebusiafo ye toa esono ono sono. Kase oche enkomodie ni mu dia na bema ne ye bema nso a obo ne homoden. Ono bema no akoni school awie oye IT fo yi bi a kase owo good job ba oye adwuma epa. Obetimi ahwe ye sister nso ende nipa die wadi bema ne ho adanse epa se bema ne die nana enti ono no ompesu obelusu ono apa die ompesu obelusu bema no because oso mo connection no enka ekoye mama yo maya ye tie wo yes sister wonye den
me chia obia
ai maya ne na wa hana na me to Father Abraham song no
ameni se okay zie yon kwala okay me momu die guy no betimi ayeme ba because me wo ma two a more college ba ko be wie next year May of 24-21
wow
enti oyeme ba
okay
me nka kire me ba se wonya school me ware awale yem fa ko heaven and aware yem fa nye eyi because IT na wo kase be ma ne ye no
okay
Ikawo, my husband do the same thing.
Okay.
So I know. Omo ejuma no. All of a sudden you close your eyes, you can lose it. You have to be careful. Until I'm penning for say, udoko to kodua, no jam ho ye ntwanto nkone.
Okay.
Until right now no dear, ubema no. 35. And remember, na before to craft no be shabra bonase. Ain't no 1 year no. Enya dia wo bo wani 10 years. Ain't 1 year no. Ga no ene na kana enya ya na se parent so ewo mu a because say 1 year na mpesa mo ware a both parents ninim what is going on. Ade no mo ntena senka. Hwe awo a ye ka no enye se wukata wani anu anyimu.
Yes.
So what situation ni mu da
Ubesu a towel just a when you boni penny be a crana wusu. Upia na wa pepa. Entima ono no kase me ma me press me say me pese me wonti. We yiri future no. Sedache esimu mienu yi a eyemu mienu abrabo. One de man nkwaje na wonfa social yi ne meto dem. 1 year na beba sesi a o. Oh na me brother kase aware cost ni ade no. Mimi fie wo be ware a oba you pay for the food event because it is a sorry say me ba wo fie. Me fa maduane nkuta ma wo fie. Enti ese wo mo be ware wo fie ni nyina no. Ene ewunya ready I don't go and marry. Me grandma be catch now. Was say wo ho so Ghana wedding ye abrochira wade a. E fro obi so me wale no metua we event no ne we do ani ni nyina enti wo kura no na je sa se wo ye sebi oni pasan sebi na akwa awale no. Wonya adwuma, wonya hwe enti 23 so wo free say wo no a difference na wo mu no so no. Emu wa enti boy no me ma kuma mu die me wo me ba boy e wo ho e na me wo ba girl a wo no di 23
okay
so wo no obi di we di na me ka che so mani tutu so be duru from 23 to 36 no na obi abegina ho Yesu nti
amen
na won tutu so wonti me ntwa wo a kire ho a enye hwe on tutu so ebeye wo ba ne ya mepe cancel amano meye ne bibia wo ba ta ye ma ne ba na mama me ba na ko school na wie because enabra boy yetimu pa America ha no hwe a government ka so okro so mo yire enko na ye adwuma na omukuru nko na ye adwuma no wo free say they can pay the grocery
really so
enti no ese wo mo ba na ye adwuma anase school kra ye ko bi online and the kro school dia Ghana na one go school one day with teacher fail you class ni nyina o
right
online wo ho ti asema ni ti ada say boy na hu obi a wo tumri ka che no en wo dey threaten wo hu say girl na ye na dwene say on jai school no enti wo dey no threaten na girl na atwa na ni asa aba na ho enti boy no I to say we call a class 1 no na a class 2 teacher gina na nai ba ku si bibi so
wow
and a boy ne dey threaten no na memmo mu die me ya abo atama de me ma me ben tumri ka kochia santentesa wo ye good man obi su nyankopon prepare somebody also gooder than or the no e ka no it is on to be ntwa mane nko na bompa ye di nachi
yeah. Oh, madam for me.
23 na samre
who already 25. Who did 25 when you're still young? You can always find somebody.
You have been what child was 13 years. Oh, come on.
A dog song.
Eso, ade. Eno na wo be 40 no. No kwa ni 60s. Wo ka say wo kwa DC club I was no. It's too late. Stay home.
Yo, Maya, yeah, that's it. A pan lady D.
They will teach you be candy.
Me patch on me back, mommy. 1 second, mama, walk away. Lady D, you see, no matter how good the guy's job is, she should still focus on her education. It's not easy depending on one source of income, especially you say enkra ebema. Yo, and I say me ebema name pese oba nebe go above no. Tipsy and so say Maya, nyame hwa pa. Yo, Esther faka ho.
The Maya kan ye na atwema adwena besi bibi so. Nana share ages no from 18 to 23 years.
Okay.
And nyama na wo pe no after 23 years your interest and everything changes. Especially when it comes to love life and relationship. Entino me de me kasen ko nya abotre pan she's too young. Me nana me worry and son me nya 25 years. Wow. But even that I still consider myself as say me worry too early.
Yes.
Still and they sen kaminya ya nan kama worry that time So even though I haven't regretted, but I wish I said I went in too early. Ain't no, young sister 23 years a day, nyabotere. Nyabotre kakra my now the row 24 25 this is what I really want and this is what I'm going in for. Yes, sister, 23 years ago.
Mami.
And I feel so. And then me can say so oh worry obia. Well you're above 10 years older than you are. Your interest is different. Or no on say be man e family.
Yes.
Unso oba no unya sa mo age gap no ewa enye se yenkase se obi enyi chewe nware no dey. That is not what we're trying to say here, but age difference no say ekoye 10 years and above obia interest different say de na ma ya aka no obedru lady ni bedru ni 30s no na guy ni wo 40s ku ni 50s dada that time na wo do prime wo fi senka unya vacations and ka obeko wo beach wo ha no no dwene other things wo planning a retirement she's doing something she always no more interest meeting
Esther you have a tata part and so can who interest
tata part no cry dey betimi abasa guy ne born homoden because we asem a wo kan ye dia na just born homoden but
nyini mu kono
nyini kono nso no kura etimi afi na wo make us wedru prime age wo husisi wo huso a enka wo person kede ye de wo kon wo fom na nka na sinse wi sa time no ontimi enye obia na te sahade but ya na most times enti no young sister no me dey 23 years dey enka wonto ne boase wonti tia break kakra nanka onhwe se bia at least at my 25 years dey na at least wotimi decide who interest where you are going, but 23 dey you may love someone today. By the time I'll be through 25 years, no one say, I think I made a mistake. Because I feel we drew prime time or bawa is a when she so winning fefe ba wo fefe ba enti no ni mu di anka meka se ma won rush and ni pe bia so obe rush bia no dream you think twice. You be rush into something and you have to think twice.
Yo, or that sepa queen, or say of late, nana, or say bear my nature, chenny home, or friend, I'm busy, or peso be huna, I'm not gonna be around the any way, bear my nature, chenny home. Ebia, me mum dear, Danny, Bremwe, Ebia, bearman, or shed I, sir, send a bear, a bema girl, no.
Sorry, Mamma, clear the truth, Kakra.
Nanekya.
Mammy,
Danny, so I says again, I want Mammy answer no.
Me patron, Ubusa say,
that's it.
Mammy, mother for Mammy, we are some duffer. Me, I'm a duffer.
I don't know how old is she?
They already 23, and a bearman already 35.
I'm a children, some of again, I come a son of Bentua.
Hey, I dang. Obi do your order.
Yeah.
Obi nye udo. Obi do your udo.
I'm talking as a father. My cousin, so. Okay. As a good, many parent or what? Say we are normal communicating effectively. As a good parent, we are now. We make sure say oban esi our any profession, pamcho. So that's it. Our the am can say. Men fa ware kram. We nipa kram. Men fa ware kram fan kasam kram. And we school at its own. And a profession. The best way be make sure say you achieve it. Remember be and see me a bearman me and conta me casa. And I make my position be more. Position be ma. That to position commit my pa. Because me need qualification in Nana. You will say shame no because kind of get my mamma.
That's so a Daniel. Right.
I'm telling you, Nana, education, don't joke. Nana, me say me joke, me say me boss, me the you be becoming a man. So what now? It's so much they do that. Who can hear what?
So now what?
That's it. But because of this, young farmer. So that's it. It is if me banwa a good dad be a person, the baby ya chain.
Right.
A good dad be a meaning to be doing. But me say me person me ma a be ya same. Because I did meant to I want my kids to do more than me.
I mean,
sure. I don't see the point to say, Hello, how can I help?
I'm collecting someone.
Okay, wait, the person's coming over.
Right here?
Yeah, you can do that. And you know, me.
Oh, Danny, when mute yourself, oh. Okay, Abia. Emisena obi busa na sem. Abia Daniel. Obesa aba. Prince so. Me hu se wocho se ebi pa ware ne ebi nso anya bia wo mo ye say eya asem o yo. Prince so me pacho ye tie o emese Danny nyanya nkomo bia besim obeba later. Prince so wo ho mute yourself. Why? Mommy anya ntem so.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm quite what do you call it? Interested with this conversation.
Okay.
I think it's very important of we discussing this conversation.
Right.
I really love the ideas. I mean the opinion.
Okay.
Kakra me person me can say age in terms of marriage, it depends. Okay.
Okay, Prince. So, yeah. Can you hold on a little bit more? Okay. Yo, Daniel, you.
An education is there, Nana. I'm telling you. Me de be am castle. School is there. Do wait to me we.
Okay.
Nana. Our go. You think of former husband, former wife, whatever. Well, so you get this
wife, ex-husband.
We be in front you. What do I say?
Yes.
And for all you know, Kwan, we be after school. Could be quite no better than the Pankwana now canoe.
That's so.
When you're back there, Nana. I rush you. Rush you. Nana, obey mistakes be bria. Oh, you get this. Me medication to her for a war any hour. And I'm talking for experience. I'm talking more pain.
Thank you, Daniel.
So that's what I did. So I said, do you want me okay? And bad, but things say, in coming quite course and I come here now. And can be coming down baby cry. So that's the dedication in there. Set all out and so on. But my dear, so be sure. So you get and pro and yes, fat to ho. Dana, I want your home. Ubenu. Bema, they actually want to 50 million waba. Okay. It's a young person who be no style, no mom, some attitude be, and then, and I will fire Cassie, and I will be fina, what do we have to her, and the day after her, and I will Rana, on Gun Sunade, on Sunade, no Yawa. 20 years I didn't open. I didn't open. I didn't. And I mean, I'm back to try to be messing and bent to committed to Nunu, Matitaka drew, none the chica grew, none that. I don't know. Eh, oh, Siadi.
Okay.
My name is Siadi. Oh, yes, no, why, when you're ready, you are not even for 23 years, I don't know. But into Bassing or back, say no, discussing with Zibu account. What do you go to Bemasu? Nana, you're feeling to Bemasu.
Ah, that's the dad talking. That's so. Nana,
obey liability. Only asset to you be liability in the marriage, obey liability. Hey, Bemo, or to little who be he.
That's so.
And I'm talking from experience, who be he. What I say? To be so big, go school, no, I probably am praying. I don't want you to be an idea. Because when you couldn't go on an idea. Nana, you're pretty hokaku. No, Ubenu, a bit of Subanu.
Okay.
Ubenu. Did another meet my car to Uncle Spoon, the uncle.
You,
so if you say, Oba, so don't go down, non conim, no, we are no.
You, Daniel.
Okay,
me that's it, pa, yo. Me who said Dr. Angie the comment by a set or no. The medical school I work for 7.5 years. Own jai for someone who will only use 30 seconds to tell me say relationship near over. Okay, I have a covenant with God, and so the comment by say any good father wants his children to be better than him. Okay, Madam say was a very educative topic. Yes, Sister Jane Fua, good morning. Mema akwaba ohun dear. I have a covenant with God, and so say nowadays the youth does not value education, but rather rush in marriage and material things. Yo, say woman bano, just a woman prawari home, education pandy and shadam fa woman home. Yo, Mama J1. We no ne do akwa akudim be ma ne nso hye no o treat ne kama pa chese nkenye we mu dia enka chese nko mu ko epa prince so ai me pacho let
the topic ni say 23 years na wajai school and I yaware no
no, that's not how it is. Wedi 23. She's still in college. She's gonna graduate next year. Hopefully by next year, she will graduate with her bachelor's degree, and for 1 more year, she can get her master's degree. But bema onene wohono, bema no epese in next year or pursue more worry. Na girl only holding on to the master's degree for 1 year, no for now. And I sister no dia babe dan yes onye dia ben.
Oh, okay. May I know the reason why Abemanesi won't hold him on? Or is it because of the marriage? No.
Yes.
Abemanesi hold him on.
Enuntia, because he's 35, he's the only child, and he wants to start having a family.
Okay. This topic, you know, very
age in the count say be
okay. Albania is 23
and the guy is
35.
All right. Even marriage, when it comes to marriage in Ukraine, sometimes it depends both of them. Age, doesn't, comes in, but it depends.
Okay.
The priority, I'll go for the 1 hour higher than. I've married for 2 years, and I'm older than my wife, and then also my wife is very intelligent. Me worry no.
Wow.
You understand? And then I want to get something, because of my wife is intelligent, we brilliant into my nursing training, and I'm the one paying for the nursing training bills. You understand?
Yes.
I'm the one doing it. I want her to, get something so he can support me. Not something like Ewebia or Beye Jumana. Me, I have enough. I can cater for myself by God's grace.
Wow.
But I want Ebia Ninim DB Timia Buame or some way. Ninim DB Emma Isua dear court level bia. Enye Ebia proud kakrabi ni be uramu as a minimum ni be uramu just to be against ne husband. I think say omu some special vision bia omu de boa be mama konkan. Yes, or be me be a vision bia no say onya oba o ye educative for eboa no. Enye bibia na be manim. But adia oba be ye wo no, it can push you to different level in a special way. It can push you to different level in a special way. That is how God created Emma for that. Emuntina my way. But Bemano Ebia Bemano war say affected Obana. I think saying decision na Bemana are taken on one way or the other, no, accepted.
Okay.
But senki you ni vision na ni priority a warrior dia na anka bema no train ma obanu wie school no ma nim die eboa na I think say ebeboa the first say bema no oye educative oye adwuma you can oh, nema bibra obetimi de aboa family asan boa wankasa ho no does no mean say obe limit or partner emanu move different level. Who knows? Ebia obetimi aye ne masters no can help you. Ebia masters na obetwen ama oba no awie no ebetimi aboa wo kwan bi so amwa na ebetimi aboa tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes. Oba enya a movie masters PhD na enye proud and the best setting in the character. I tell you, Sebema, when I also why PhD said dear crana Oba bit me up push you to different level.
Amen.
Yes, that is how God created Emma.
Okay.
Oba we educative. Even Oba kra wan go school no kra no or one special way. A otimi de boa be mama be ma konkan.
Me da se wo ho.
Oba wan go school no. Omo ye intelligent in some way. It can be business, it can be finances, it can be other things. I obitim de aboa be ma. Mema sometimes you are not diligent. You can limit us in some way. But when your partner comes in, he can polish you. She can polish you in that aspect. Enti minim di entia bema no say onyai ni masters.
Okay.
Na on worry. Our shouldn't be a priority to stop education. Education is the key and it is power.
Right.
Obi a we educated bia no knowledge is power. Enti obi akwa knowledge na wo say or person we powerful into unyai no. One way or the other, me who say selfish has come in. Selfish interest has come in because you want to get your power to overcome certain things. Na obana ono so epe to me ede a support no. O si unyai there na it's unacceptable.
Okay. Patrona will land my second story into
it's unacceptable.
Okay.
Me boy my wife. I'm not nursing school. I wanted to do my masters. Me my yaka up to date. So I didn't my masters. Na me my wife. I'm not nursing training. And I'm saying, look. Me catch and say, look. Say, oh, no go school. Omo bre ema. No muku school mo bre in terms of how I'll basically handle a disuana fa. But say or sound mind no the school a better. Into me masters ne de obi abetimi aye masters at any time. Anytime. Or first class, second class, upper, lower, third class, you can do your masters.
Okay.
Pass and I just better exams.
You.
So yes, inti senya selfish interest and now bema nenya dia. I don't think say any decision to limit obano say ma wonko school na mumu onware no I think say unacceptable.
So
I think say kakra mitini akano no.
Yeah, that's it. Pa, yeah, ma akwaba sonko so say no abe join ni asetene mo nsem bomodian ne follow me. Ebusuya for yeah ma obi biara akwaba. Queen.
So Pacho, young brother Prince. Odi can me key comment be say our real age ni our real mono and it doesn't matter. But
no, me say me Pacho, let me polish it so that you come in.
Okay.
Me say sometimes I use the word sometimes.
Okay.
It depends both of them. Ebia minimum priority in Sabia Bema ope Obuwa me pe Bema on chemi bebre 2 years. But when Obin so pe yes.
You
to me no me because of say me age matter with me
Okay.
Me I'm 34 years. My wife is 25 years.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And my wife also no me won't not me say age or you're okay with
Esther, no comment why?
And say it depends both of them.
Yo, Prince made that say
be priority different for be sana make one say. But make say it doesn't matter.
You.
Yo, made that say But not me, they not me can say, on say, yani eta in preppy near say, age in marriage or relationship doesn't matter. And no, yet, Nana, only panel for fraud now, and don't know what we need to get no. But what continue na reality setting
in and no, it was here this topic neighbor.
More interest doesn't meet, especially say nipa na any change be brave bro 10 years because every decade no na ye like me funny say only will be change 5 years usually more interest na with the same range, like you people find certain common grounds than obia when you change be brave bia me funny say nipa na ye 12 years 13 years 15 years 20 years older because on say she guy in your sister idea. I think so on channel or let me say 8 years and
gap no ewo. I say yeah.
There 8 years, into at least they will still have certain things in common. But even though no cranashe on say guy thinking about settling down and family, raising a family. Yes, sister thinking about education because that is her prime age to go to school.
Okay.
And as I say, a bedroom say lady no one 30s, no guy no so was thinking about something else at that time, no one's who interest was certain things be I feel always not like confusion. We are talking from personal experience. And
you
sometimes beginning it because the age doesn't matter, but you come here now who say we are looking down on you. Who do we submission by and say what the any encouraging now what the waging banner is a wood the any encouraging
Queen that's it yo ye mami adom say wa ye ma wo mrɛ mu ɛwɔ hɔ ye sister ya ye kan ho asɛm no wedi 23 be ma ne nso edi 35 ye hwe age gap na ebe 12 years ɛna edem yo ma adom say wa my one and only beautiful ma adom say wa akwa ba yo I have a covenant me so me pick you say a wife
Mame me nchelo me de me bone pa maka bibia be pa chewo ahofe obanya sene me chiao bia wo platform so mo muti me chia mo nyina me gidi so bia hoye me so ye ba na ne do no aba no me so ye ba nyame wa ya ade ene de me bo abaso ba why I dey pa we to my school say no I salute you because obi wo school no po so koso or de aware ne awo no de sin eni so ebedu baby no na won say abe bed na ma no na fi no be kase me hu ya aka na pa ho nti why I dey na efutu no pe futu because we here say obi so beka bibi na wo di ato wo de ho na me so ka wo focus ne de kama ehia wa ko school adru baby say no ka wie ne preko ansa na ka wa prese wo be wale na wa wo fi se wo ko wale na wo ko school no na wo be mu a ebeje wo time biem.
Oh yeah.
Ebema uniema aye akusa wonjino wo ba no ho so wonsua wadi o mesrosa problem ne de enkopi bi enkotena mu bi you hu film ma brand no hu focus mo hu se education no baby a wadru no hia mesro pa ye hwe gift auntie this standpoint o wale ade ejisu no di awaresem no ka wale fo asem nso edru ne time no hwe ne onyaye up to date gift sa no hoto no wanya baso mesrewo wodne odi akora ba wi asem po eche se wo hwe fi say sa na wi ase ko no yenim ne ekọ enti se wan hwe na ka say me di akora ba wi ase na fi wanya time ma akora na wa ha no nti me so baby a wedru ne de me ba no a kameka so mu waya de focus to education na age no so e true ukọ wale be ma wa hu na se ne age no say be 10 years ni ade I tell you wo dwune no no so dwune bi mo adwene hia ye ko Bible mo mpo mo straight Bible side or say can two work together unless they agree me pa ye ba yes rawate samani hunu no kofu pia famu bi ntima ankohye mu bi age ne de mesro ebi wo ho say me pe obi a wanyi sem na nipa ko no hia mo ntira ohia mo nti na okono koso age no ukofa ye den ya edu baby ye pese be cancel bi me be hu bi go baby a me ntuma mu ni ade me ampo me ametie so me kofa bi eno sata na me nim so me sinipa ni nim nyame no so nyame na ye tia ye betna kama basis na me madwene no ye ne na adwene me slopa nti be pachotie na ye fear nyansa ne bibia no ye ka no wa ha ma wo hu se na abrabo no ko na wo de ato de ho na wo tuma gina ye because e birum ko wuremu no omo anya futu sei omo anti bibi sei omo hu se bibi ye red flag na wo de wanya platform inshira ya adwumu do ye nkofo omo anim de Omako school drechri neba for doctors ne judges ne lawyers nya ha nti wa baby papa semestro nya abotre wai be manu hu china bre manu hu jabe odi wo ye be ma obeka ne ede na say so hu saga no wo fom sene no nti obe convince na ama na akoye we ko wuramu wi a me ma nye sunye na ede ti atomo so.
Okay.
Ebedu baby na fe wo so wasama be da social media me pacho baby a wedru no me so minim so when education nyame mpo na nya efie nyansa so fa ka ho na enkoyi why ntina na pacho ho fe me da sepa
yo ma dom se wa ye da se e pa ne wafutu no yo mami me pacho una edu so
yes nana
yetio
ai me pese me kasa
okay
me pacho we
okay
mami kwatie enye na wo
eduru ho
won se papa no edika pe wo no ne dachi ape no ho one wo kasa na ye mi factor nkwa you are not included Misrao pa tutumrika no wa hwe abobbo wonsa no obi okase bia Esther kan asem bia o se ye kasa from experience
okay
wa hwe ya benu be man won pew ba ku sei on pew da
oh
wa na ubesu
openo odono
mon peno na na jai ye makoma ye me no won on peno uti abaya no one person be disrespect no opebre ko ho no mu ne as for batimi yema bema ebudu anosa na adwene wo asembi hu no akwakoye abrantie ni di no owie enso asasi gina ye se de meka na meka on peno
mame me dase o ye de wo kan ye no mame de wo kan ye no ese ozi no e try se nko obenyem ne nso me dase bo ho
what you say it be man ye me baba ya no a me mpene da so kokodi no mu ne mame mo nka hwe enti enya aware na ma wo license odie be man mpeno ompre de dachi e was wo baby a utimi nya wusika na kase medie nie
okay
be ma de wunti for any to so Dr. Adi Trinity awa e kan bibi say the medical school awa kono for 7.5 years on for to ma be me bia da ni be kasa seja
yes
enti ye na ye wa ha no bie no obu atan na mom de be ye pese ye maneti ase ese kote enye na enti na Ghana ha oba yi wukuru bi e friend se kote ya boa kote nya boa nka onke kan kwase asem we nkyerɛw Young from so shame prem to be an Yamana.
Mamma to Sebi.
Obesu me to Sebi any dino no.
To Sebi.
I then I will come one can Sebi one no Sebi.
I dear no emu do a boa a mapa what me.
Catch and say, and ma won't conquer yes, I'm from Swan. Ne certificate never cover big Biara will be a simuha. Our rate me go at any time about a year enough for
that's a fact.
About a year a juma on its own. It's Miss Sereno. Men casa as over time, among yes, I'm from Swan. On body masters, new year, non somebody PhD in Cajon.
Okay.
No who saw what the no home. Okutani PhD, you bet me. Say, cry, young masters, crampo, you bet me work from home. Bobra, Waponia war. Not 23 or quay, or who we are see you will be a young from Swaya, mammy, my young from Swabinum, and a boy and son. An acre, a higher quan, something in any betting your canoa. It's Mr. Antina Medica beside age
23.
On Signa, on new baby, I was so living a life. Or better prayer, it should be around 28 to 29.
Okay.
That time was 5 years in the bee. When Jim would be, was Signa on your pay. Now, Papa wasting on 12 years. Make up my friend 12 years, sir, dear Papa didn't know on Tio Dimudo. Me come at you and blame one. A brand here modernable and a best rum modern bongo. And you are not by Papa no general. So when you are 12 years interval, Papa ni general cry.
And you na 35 there, holding womb. She. And
I make a chair and say, well, general. On drop it 35, Nino. No, no, be over 25, 27.
No difference. Maybe being serious, so we be a nuntia cause so what they a man
open tamaco or prawaria dia go precotia dia going. And I like a man and found
Queen me that silver on second crack or see
35 are more than Beckham 40. 40, 41, 35 are more than Beckham.
Timame, oh dear, who can say age gap, ne cross on dodo.
Chesa be behind your man.
Oh, or done in so.
Fitty Bellman and a year. Won't go doy, not that you know, bones say in the door. When reality starts dawning on you, bones say, what done, you'll find Yasam can you cry.
Oh,
you're fun to play this way.
Me don't yam me. It's Menene Casa as so yam ba Menene Becasa.
Oh,
on penny dachi. On penny nimdie. Non penny sika. Jerome Kikan Sembi. SS a bema dear Baba young wadia. The Yanis or Befi Begelist. Near Kikaka one war bands, the man in some year no pesoya. Beman no war betro say. And yamin kwana me ba. Subaya be made edishasiano. In Jabaya and Beman one penno. Oh, I went to be anti 232 years, 23 went to be anti 2. And I am poor, I won't see ye samba.
Yo, mammy, made us now your part two, me who say, yes, sister Penny.
One okay. No, so no tune, Punechi, often to you, Jacra. Way. Or no bear man, I and the master CV. Oh, by Andy. Snawana Mumano.
Bearman in mammy, me patch your point of correct. Bearman in ye in the masters, Bearman on believe in masters, or see a ye, girl in ye a J bachelor, say ye, cause or no bearman in so bachelor. Ain't it? Bearman get
beyond being can't or banners on your bachelors. So no one in the bachelors, I don't just have Ayanos and your bachelors. We are some. You and a mammy will no man, I know not to redeem man, mammy. You. Okay, me pacho, memo I have a covenant. Memo Abemuse Sia, Dr. Mahani, or say 23 years and you want to put your education online for marriage.
whoever is advising you is doing you no good. Okay, yo, or swat, comment, benyina will read advice a mode benyina no, yin so otiepa. Yo, sis, welcome. I have a covenant with God. Aqua ba, me pacho, who ye dear.
Nyame adom yena mechia obi bia o platform iso
ye jo so pa
sorry say voice na ko bi sa say ampa bonanti voice na ko
mpaye de
do bi bia say
na mama men kasa we see for more
oh men see mesel o se wo be share story ketua bi owi agemfo anu aba wai men ko na nanse kra mete o voice ache ada onko men ko ana I have a covenant pacho yeti
mechia obi bia but in the first place, say na your mommy, I don't say wa any your sister mommy kind. Say, can I say again on the movie soleba, fancy for because say again on the movie soleba, and can we one if you them relationship no question. Then 23, what course I do sing. Until I'm person me share my story. I was 36 to 37 years before I get married. Now, like, I'm on for a promo giddy no. Friends, na when you know where I miss Debbie, ya will me back up, Mininia. It is a man kusuku and witchra. And Minyama Bashram, me were payment to me, maybe ya. Omuka, me mamma crack candy. But papa catch him say, Nana, my education here. Madam for be more worrying 10. As we speak now, a binum crab, our level 100, level 200. I think I remember it's a P5. But in ne, minimum jinawa. The difference is clear. And yes, you can pay me and I won't deal, but Nyansa, school Munyansa, if you Nyansa, a cabo. Right. Thank God, the man was educated. And I'm trying to say, this is what I want to be in future. In two bed to me, move on with your life. Name dear and family. Our real way and your competition, I mean, you'll be praying. If only upe to me, dear. Right. My brother, my bonnet, 7 minutes. Time on a calculation tone. Upe to me, fine to me, move on. Let me also move on. Or tenacity training, even sponsor me education. It took 2 years course by ye Juma. 2 years later, and son of Warren. Sabi, and you are coming in, and that's what it will. In Tiada and Aquala win.
Oh, I have a covenant. Me patroyen tunko, ebusian for motemenka. Ebusian for. Oh, na ne nkomo ye de. Say so wo hwa sabra baby a wugina no twa ho kakra bi. Oh.
You cheshe suni afia
Oh. Kafra. O ka sembi ma me reho yo se enkenye owuo ene tete wo montema enke mi se nkomo da so ho kafra. Yo, e wo ma obesa ba enti no. Nana Jemfi eni ho. Nana Jemfi ni ho dia ene na chese. What's up, Uncle Sam? Uncle Sam, I see you down there, Uncle Sam. It's been a while. Yeah, my mente won kawai, Uncle Sam. Okay, Nana Jemfi so Esther. Ever since
you say trusting me for trusting me.
So we ja wunti no. Okay, yo. Papa
me pacho we nyame.
And I was okay, say ye nyai won so trusting me for so me take you over.
I say trusting this one day and
why we know when you have bread that be out for it's the best CD and can so CD mount. I don't know when you now want to.
Nana kachira no. Ode we can say na nepia.
Yo. Nana Jemfi pacho nya ready amesrao. Me say obi be jai obi esi airport this weekend. Me pese obi jai ni nti me say oni ntimi fa part 2 emra wa nti. Me say. Tampa you na wo bono. Ebe wo kiama nke wo ke dada. Ade na wunya na honto. Me jai say ade wo pe mu hu bia no. Monye. Semi hueni o. Semi hueni enko. Weekend bi be ye de. Encoding. Eru baby sa encoding. Nana pia more piafo.
I want to say.
Adum ni ahye. Adum.
Nana so what you say man Dr. Njika.
I can never end
Kubala love. Na yen ye catch me say Kubala.
Dr. Njizu amedia do na dia ya
thank you.
Kubala o de kopedie wo. Kubala o ye kopedie wo. Ye hwe na ho. Why?
What when you true love with you? And I am one.
Ye dua no wasase pa mu we nsi bo so. Why? Ye die me. Enye kenken kwadi bia. Why? Adum se wa na ho che se mi nua ba. Mami. Na me bra. Na me che.
Oh, ahene. Na ho se ko na hene ba ko pe.
Did I say?
Ebusuafo ho te sen.
Ebusuafo ho ye pa.
Nana what you ya Nana for advice ne bra what.
Na ma beta se ho. Na mayo.
Nana wo si de na ekọ.
Ai okay ebusuafo ma me nsanka story ne quick na chese ye ntoa so ye nua bi ye nua no so oba ha na wosa pantie na me sha ase no chese brofo ma me we na nye brofo ketwa oso edi 23 na we share brantie bi abrantie ne so edi 35 na omo twemp na emu odin osi abrantie ne de chese wo hwe ne kama wo abrantie ne responsible na ye sister o say every Friday si bia wo kosra ye nua be me ma chese bi e kama na akabe 2 years na your sister we school we ne bachelor's and ne masters ye nua be me se there be ono wedi 35 ye di ne bakro wo hia se by next year opesen ko ware no hya ase ene ye nua be yi wo mu enya wo mu abusua nti ye nua be yi adesua wo kọ atoa nanim ne de nka wo ntwitwa so na wo ma wo mu enware na se ne be ya ono no enam se edi ne bakro ba akopẹ no womo bewo na chese womo ankasa arezi womo family kama yes sister so se nana afi wo kwa wari na manko school ye nwi na afi mewo no mint wa education subiem because be ma ne krampo no chese onu won believe se e wo se wo koye master's degree o feel se eno no ehun hia yes sister so pe be ma no e ma ni tu anamon ene be ma ni kohia yo se nana me ye be ma ni kama me ni di nkomo e ma chese wo mo bo tatata e ma na that day no enye safe e kra se nko obebo tatata nso o ma be ma ni hu ye nso be ma no e try se nka chese obehwie no ma egumu e ma ni hwie egumu kra ba ono ase nana me wo de me ye ya me dey e prevent se nyinsen because me nya ready ye nua yi o se nana to be honest me pebe ma no we very good the we no ma bia wo si eye no because wa date 1 or 2 be relationship no ankoye but onyanya ready say next year one be ma ne be ware or the aba be dan yen nana efutuo ben ye hwe a difference no e be 12 years na da wo mu finfin enti we futuo no sen
for research ya mo bi
just
yanda oba de ase ina beda oba de ase se osade da foforo ne ade soronko no de ache enye enku ni enimu nyansa na ya no ati anase bibi etisa e wo mne nyina fro oba de no wona ede domu ye na yetimi ede discussion semo etisi eye yedase imiaba no waya de se asem no wa mana anhye ono kwani tirim na mpro na odi abeto asetenam nsem anim se penimfo emboa no anchirem ana the medical can say education has no end.
Okay.
Education has no end. I think say a treaty case be pen e yakoye similar kakra say oba ne say o peso okodusuku na be ma no so peso make family
be ma no e stay home part time part time no so he loves to be part time work part time. Now he loves to work part-time. And no na work.
Old story way back. Yeah, that was na shobuka. Education has no end. In this context, no mean to us. Me paucho.
I say on say, Mami, Uko court ni di asema. Omofa a similar case. Be a case the same thing be a see what nye be cry you could not yet come once and nye be a moody as a young pony see you name. For instance, be a case this see war Germany. Meanwhile, ye dear some no America. Or what to make of far case no they are better to hope a paper no machine. So net the commenter ye passing walk. Then no more fun the same in a
Nana crack thing.
The treaty assembly so Sala assembly.
Okay.
Nana one same way be sepa any kuni na haba ye tase no be nyansafo it tase no badwemma odo asem omodo ho age ne de number ene de nkenka hwe so omo 23 35 no de ene kwa too sure omomo so omuti bitwa bi Ghana for mu fa nkogu so too sure na emo 23 35 one travel boy
there be 23
Nana Jensi ye near brepa
35 oh then my pay me amount my pay me na mano right and that Jensi we hear papa asabi kan eja kwan so jaro
Nana make can say the tieba
okay
obi wo ho no ma obi wo ho obeti ne ho ase asem we yenti ase e na baby omodo na develop yakwa akudru no be ma na ade e me den se on kan chen se obali jai school na okono ana na waka bibisa so wan kan sa
o se enu de waka ko social waka free so se owie aka one more year no we school owie no amema na ntoa so na nka wo mon ware enti ende se wo sha ase waka ase won kan
your friend is here.
Oh, my friend Nyami ensure see the lady should go to school and focus on her marriage will come later. Me that say I'm a downfall yeah wo do too and I will buy what betu ego me so me ma wa crab awate
odi ya bodidi no why na knowledge
dia kan wona fe na me sua nti me sua wi ana me bo me nya sua wi
e na kan wa fe na wo sua
dia ke
kan na kan wona me kira wo me mwa
asemi hu west ni ye nana ye nko nana ye beja brotherhood wo airport enti ye ne ye nko e no so waye ye ti
enti na me say so won share the chinchina chia say school no pese won jai no won tina fie say the career no kwa akwade a ha adwene bet say school no no encourage say won ko school nemu bi a wodru bi a and on say true bema ye di ni background ni de and background for platform is umbetimi a testify omba be share mu testimony aka no prepare background for bia ye share mu enwo mu ware ntem ewo ntem e de ma abusua no so umbe kan kura maami ye baako bia me kwani ye baako
nana Jenfi
beautiful
ye na ye mama na ye share ye ma ye first at bia ni no ye mu bia ni wa obepne da so be fast our deal no enya beteza
okay
nti se be ma no se ho na odi free ba be ma ni feel so e bakro na wo fo gina na no kon so wo mpe onkope awo a we wo ko school onkope obi a wono school no go here onu no ni train no dia ko school
na me thank God say baby school no ko baby say o be wadru enye oni lower a year ontimi enwona
there be
obetimi awo en wo wi aba
on there be owo na wo go school na form no kura ye baako ne ma me baba obi fast as a
eno ne yehuru bi yatibi o yehuru bi yatibi
na form omo mu fa musa na ya musa wo
ma me mani
ye tatina beka wa wan beka wa
ma me na fi wie
omo aye wo omo baako no
Yeah, so omo ma me peso omo wo na onya nana no tumu ehwa kra no. Oh, it's a ya na ye show. Ye show say omo ye wo omo ba ko no. Ya na omo parents ne show mo say komo wo.
Me I had wanted to have only 3 kids.
When I be my maximum.
Me na me person me wo 3.
Yo, me mama Nana je.
Me dey na ma kan tira ba ya no. Maybe
yo, Nana je fi etie wo.
Me no me be kakra we say be ma ne share say won jai school no metina fie. No one ne start babies dia. Me hunu and one mami we hwe no educational no nko a o. Okay. Me hwe no omumi in the both feelings na ewo mu no. Omumi enu ti omu ho ase no o matena.
Na sa brewe what trip na jai edi choices so hu say atwe de nya hwe bi o. And now for most feelings is your benya.
Nana Jen Finland, Mammy wine, Mammy dear, or say, just say,
the message says, Omunti, I said, Omodia, a fitty, Modia drew Elcon. Umasa Auntie, I said, I'm rem, Sabemanation, it's a wound just to cool the crowd, yeah. Omontu was not audio or yapedi and not. Omontu more orange because education has no end. Obetimia as that to her.
Emma won't hear say my bear man is jack. Emma won't hear say.
You, Nana James in Pacho, where we?
Nana, what be the man who be seen because I hope that, and what down for say, your friend, what down for was see a friend, you would just so kakra.
The Pacho sister would do no one. I sister, why in yo, Nana Jane Finty, what dear was saying, can yes, say, bear mano, esi wonya school cradia. Mamma Pacho, what say, and can yes, a bear man is wonya school cradianka, on tiasie, na or neno into anamono, cause omo pay. Okay,
and not will be our starting man back. Okay, or man back because. Tata tambinu kro ko boy ya na we o the danger zone uni ma de o ye ya obiti ye owie na no okoto ye no wotem ye na ade ni nyina drop ye eno no wie na o ye sa na say eh 2 things o chem owie na wakono milk cap back ni nyina be drop ye emba
yo
Nana je why your bada
yo ebusia for leni me oba pa me bo Nana je fidie me di next year and me uncle Sam aba na me pa cho mama me reading yo Mr. Mama me reading comment ekakra yes sister Lene Owusu or say Adena, so why can the man wait for her to complete her education if he truly loves her? Yo, yate, yes, sister Sally, or say, enye easy kura, woo, ko school, now, wo sa, ewo ma, enye easy a kura, intino. Okay, yo, don't accept because one day he will find a new and insult you that the new is more educated. Oh, okay. Yo, a futu ebe nyina wa happen wo tie ni nyina nti moma comment section hon so ensu. Oba pa Empress akwaba ye tie.
Me that say Nana Kia, good evening and thank you
for
the platform. Michio be anyway.
Yeah, jo so
sorry, me kasa me say English and cheese so
that's fine.
Forgive me.
Oba say ya. That's okay sis. Oba ha na Jerome ani age. Jerome say o voice no che so hu di oye.
So, I mean, 23 and 35, that's a big gap. And at that young, 23 years old, no.
Okay.
First of all, no, wouldn't even that much. Like you're learning, you're trying to learn who you are, as a young lady. And the big gap, usually, the men, the maturity level, and there's gonna be a level of manipulation, because of the big gap in the age. And the other thing too is oftentimes I find women tend to sacrifice so much for men, but men do sacrifice very little for women. When it comes to careers, any future plans and stuff like that. I mean, say, or you one child and or Baba, one child and the only child and wants to have kids.
Right.
But when you so ban so or settle no more worry, not or start to have a baby. Though it's doable, it's very, very challenging. Once you start having children, now also go back to school. And the fact that a man, on even, I don't know what kind of discussion I'm have say, what's your future plan to the young ladies? I mean, from the man to the young lady say, what's your future plan? Do you want to get your master's? And if so, how are we going to go about it? How supportive is he? As much as they love each other, how supportive is he to her educational, aspiration, right? In the future plans. I think that's all that should play a role. If the man insisting say after bachelor's degree, I'm gonna settle no more because that's what he wants. What does she want? Does she agree with that? Say. Stopping at the bachelor's level, it's okay. Because if it's not in the future, there's gonna, the potential of there's gonna be potential of resentment. Okay. Because as a young lady and as women, sometimes when we sacrifice, but along the line, that there's a level of no matter how much you love the man, there's a level of resentment, especially if you feel say you have not achieved your goals, and especially if you see say the man has not put any consideration in your aspiration, your dreams, your vision. And I think first and foremost having that communication and trying to understand what she wants to do, what she wants in life. It looks like man, no dear, what decided to say, uncle any further. My understanding, unless I'm wrong, uncle any further. Bachelor's degree is suffice. It's further. I mean, it's good enough. What about what the woman wants? And oftentimes, as I indicated, say, men tend not to want to sacrifice. I'm not saying all men. The majority of men are somehow selfish in a way. When it comes to their very more self gratification. What they want, what pleases them. I mean, that's the reality of things. And sometimes, and then some men, to be I'm not saying in this situation that's what it is. Okay. Some men tend to find women who are higher, have higher education, more, they feel threatened by the education level. What we name it, some will call higher and higher. It threatens them. It makes them insecure and to know. They would rather say, you not have a higher education than them. I'm not saying all situations. There are men now, are very supportive. But there are men so that threatens them. They tend to feel, say, you're going to feel like you're better than them or you're going to be better than them, and that also will create potential problem of that competition within the relationship. So whenever, one person is like a sacrifice and it's not the two people, coming to understanding, coming to agreement and feeling comfortable with that decision or that agreement, there tend to be resentment. Though women, sometimes women don't really communicate about it or don't talk about it, they still feel that resentment, more so than men do when it comes to sacrificing the education or their aspiration. And, I think that the concern I have here is the fact that the man insisting, say, bachelor's degree is enough, for the women, for the lady, say it's enough because of no person will back because of a baba, or person will settle. What about what she wants? And those are the things we need to understand, say. And to me, my advice, and they say, first and foremost, have that communication, have that, I'm going to discuss it, say, hey, what do you really want to do? And the man has to be empathetic and be understanding and listen and see what the woman wants, because otherwise it's going to be, it's like creating problem before you even start. I think it's important. Communication is very, very important, and not overlooking or dismissing what the woman wants just because or per se or because you're the only child. Into having that communication and really, trying to see what the lady wants. I mean, yes, Nana Jemfi Kai said yes, education there anytime you can have it. yes, for men, anytime it's easier. Oh, let me tell you, because carry baby, you don't have to breastfeed, you don't have to do all of that. Women tend to do more. You have the house chores. You still have to work sometimes, especially in America or anywhere, in the West. You still have to work. And yes, Ghana was like a maid or somebody helping you while you go to school. You still have to work. You still have to be a mom. And then you still have, if you have to go to school, so you have your assignment. I've been there and I know how it is. It wasn't easy, it's doable, but it's extremely challenging, a lot of people tend not to even bother to do it. And to me, have that conversation. So a young lady, should have all the education she wants to have, because it doesn't take that long, and it takes collaboration, it takes understanding, it takes communication. And if they genuinely love each other, they will have that understanding and try to, accommodate one another and try to compromise.
Okay.
And that's what me dream.
Yo, Obapa, thank you so much for your submission. Uncle Sam in the building. Uncle Sam. Oh,
Nana school ne di award and for
and ye yo or has a pan chese. Wo tie ni nyina na odo ni mo odu me mpese
chese we kache ukun na jemfi
ase
ukun na si chinchina education
ebusuafo me uncle laba mama yenti Uncle Sam na me tie ne voice ache Uncle Sam. Hi Uncle Sam.
Hey, my sister long time.
Oh Uncle Sam, where Daniel Jame?
A lot be happening, man. A lot be going on. You know what's going on.
Oh, Uncle Sam. I wish you for Mama Yama, Uncle Sam, Akraba, pa. You didn't share program yesterday. And now, just with Johnny Jamie.
I miss you a lot, though.
Oh, we miss you too, Uncle Sam.
Yeah.
How is it going on your end?
I said Jerome was so my old friend, man. My old friend. But anyway, let's make a big account.
Yeah, too.
Okay. Me was to be tell you be I was that Obiane Empire Obo.
Yes.
And Obia so Empire. And what the kind of answer and I'm Moyo Yakupon or the Mobia.
Okay.
Now, Obia so the type of Bema Yakupon or man about the life.
Okay.
Now, Bibia no ma Bema Oba Ubeshia Obia Benyano 100% that. You guys have to compromise. There's always a compromise. Okay? Menya ekebia by 30 and a mewo.
Right.
Menya ekebia by your friend say 30 ma won't be answer. Obia no ma onyadi ope. But at least umi no mubeti me reason up. Ara say guy dey can be so or a bakro. Well, me no me no na be ware. What I say? Obaba kuna a background now we no guy. Nothing to do with me as a woman. That's a fact. What am I saying? And there's no proof. And that's a fact that just there. We have baba kuna minu me no. You worry now. I'm going to be able to give you a baby right away. Emma, sir, space, Upesa occupy of you being one child, no? I that's what kata. No. Oyankopon, the shisha ye. What am I saying? It's the American say, Abayuano, Omompaye, a warrior is a journey. It's a journey. A bit to become, they tend to be successful. It become, Umbedia where I was to the kingdom come. What am I saying? And say, when you be mentally, psychologically, what prepare and say, I'm ready for this. Don't even try.
Wow.
Yes, because the day you open your mouth and say, I would have woman, I do. You know, you gotta mean that. What you must say, you gotta mean that. If you did a bear man, can you buy what I can, you know? You can say, Pie, Obano, Pie. And one thing I will also tell that woman, your platform is here, can you know? Okay? It shouldn't be your decision. Because you'll be called, that don't mean, say, oh, no, Sana, who will go through. No. There are a lot of women who got married at 23, 24, 25, and they are heavily happy.
Okay.
Sometimes you ask them and they will say, me miss them away. Eka, Mary Gratipa, things are better for me. Because a member, okay? Nobody can age you once. Look, age is just a number. Age is just a number.
Wow.
Okay, about over 23, 24, 21, no? Who nya bema or what that age who about no? The way you think, the way you see things, the way a lot of men financially we don't get there until sometimes 30s. What I say? Until 30s, because who we are, no, we have to fight for it. We have to work and become who we want to be. Because Bema and Kopoba, based on so Bano, or Wusika, or Kuta 4 degrees. Because at the end of the day, no Bema, you can be the main provider. If you're unable to provide, hey, these days they're gonna kick you to the curb. It's a fact. It is what it is. You gotta be able to provide. Girlfriend Grano is telling you, sir, you the man, you gotta provide for me. A girlfriend is saying that. Meanwhile, no, the last time I checked, who couldn't have to provide for you?
That's
but right now, no, there are young girls who are requesting and demanding marriage benefit or wife benefits. What did that happen? And if you are a guy and if you are not able to do that, they kick you. They get all kinds of expectations as a boyfriend. What I say? And you know, a man, I always tell them, step up your game. Okay. You know, Bobrano, we are now we do level officer. I'm good enough to make me a provider for your family. Okay? God will bless you with the kind of woman you want. And the kind of woman who will also want you. It is a bad man who says, make a just look. Men force Obano. Men try to say, Oba convincing. Oba Pel. On Faba platforms to say, I'm on one channel. How to reason, how to think. What I say? Opel. The man and the Paquano. I'm even convincing. What am I saying? And you say, Bama, no, what am I? Am I also?
Okay.
Over 35, that's about now for your coupon bless you. What you make university? Who are you, you make your money? What I say now? Oh, if you are with him, 23 some wawa. Okay, move on. Find somebody else.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, and also I want a right to pick and choose. What I say? So I your friend say, so I try to be 1,000 types of degrees. That's a business.
Okay.
But to convince her, trying to tell her so, and we here and there, for me, that's some bullshit. You can't do that. So back on the colleges, whatever, I could teach you the multiple types of degrees. Let it be.
Okay.
Now I'm ready to find me a man. I've seen a lot of women who met their men at that age, 23, 24, they let this man go. Because they have to listen to some women who were telling them, oh, you have to do that to do this. You have to do that. And that's how man, they not one. of them are in my own family. The man man buy and they didn't want them. Oh, maybe for some years say, the man, oh, no problem, man, right? So they moved on, found somebody.
Okay.
Because one thing, they can say, Oba, you control access to sex. When it comes to marriage, relationship, ultimately,
okay.
What is here? So, Obiba, you have to pray about it. Look at the man, assess the man. You know, and there's a lot of things I will buy. Who bet me and put you in front of the man. A man who loves you will commit to that.
Okay.
This is all a matter of communication. You have to sit down and reason with the man. If the man loves you, okay, mommy, you want 2 more years to get your degree? No problem. I'll wait for you because he loves and he cares for you. But you just gotta talk to this man. You gotta talk to him. You know. But as I was saying, your father saying, H, come on, man. And Hollywood for now, my water warrior, if you know, you don't know, almost 25 years, you know. And you're Kabadafo, and you're possible. You know, it's age is not an even issue for me.
Okay.
But please, make sure about Emma and committee something that she will regret along the line and then start to blame on you. What I said, when a woman resents, when they start being resentful, it's crazy up in the house. You know that?
Right. Okay,
what I said, they make her and the other side. A branch, you know, and now so bad, so what's the what here? Look here, mommy. 23. You are young, but you're not that young. Yes, my dream and pick up a member.
Right.
At this time, no. Okay, my man, papa, your immediate family are there. Sit down, talk to them. What I say? About fine. And chip man and you didn't need man 35, no. Or so I ready. Fair enough is ready. But 23 when you're ready. Now if you say let the man go. Okay. Let him go find somebody else. What I say? Now a man for one trouble, you know what to do. You know?
Okay,
because the situation. Be different. Just because it didn't work for you, that don't mean it's not going to work for her. Right. God has a way of answering everybody's prayers. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Uncle Sam, for your submission. Me who say your brother Alexa or say Uncle Sam just say what can na advice neighbor no or say a yenede yes Sister Sally or say Uncle Sam you are speaking the hardest truth. Okay, or say ya taibra pa na asema wo kan just what can na yo Uncle Sam ya da say nana asefu ana asefu asimniu me pacho nana owo Asefua. Nana Asefua mpacha oho. Unmute yourself. Mepacho Nana Asefua oho. Akusika or say thank you. God bless you, Uncle Sam. Okay. Mepacho sister what she blue jeans se pan na se post wa post no eye wa pacho ona edru so. Unmute yourself. Baby I'll be who say Mike bi wono don sa press so na I take it ebe on mute no akasa mpacha ho. Okay. Yo ebusuafo ene sene ye wie part 1 of your story no. Me gidi says a futuo different ones ena aba na wanya ye mempai bo se erade beboa no watimi make your own final decision. School no eno na ehu hia eno na apese o pursue ana se wo de ebeto ho erade boa na wie bachelors na wo de beto na wo ne be ma netu anamon na mahwede erade ede beba eto de bi ho ani nyina nso ne se ubenya be ma nso a oye very responsible and supportive be ma obeboa wo be ma ubetimi akase o me de mi school no to ho for now me baba sha see na ya have a family for the next 5 years but Erade boana unya enkura ni wi a be ma na nkasa be push you and motivate you say go back to school and they are willing to support you in terms say obeboa wo ama mahwe enkura no cause the thought be or it doesn't always happen like that. Mo betimi aka asem no but at the end no e koduru be bia na afei enipa no omoa wa school ko with Enkrano, we have to face reality. It's not a joke. It's going to be hard. I told you about my own. Rade boy, me did 26. I was done with my masters. Me kwa worry me papa to me for you PhD and so I chose send me worry and I did and up to date I haven't been able to achieve it because I started having kids. I started doing other stuff. You know, as much as a yemi gola me pese dachi bi no mitimi ye no it's not easy and no dear will say you can't that part no it's not easy so wo ye juma wo shenkra wo she ukunu so you taking care of your home it's not easy intina sis I hope say bia I have say de bia ye kan yengu aware yengu relationship ewa ha ba wo ba ye beka fact no ama we hu senia asem no ebesi akọ yebema wehu ebi obi the experience beba so ono no de sei na eye se ni ubenya ni nyina na at the end no erade etimi aboa ama wa make the right decision and the right choices enti aha sei na yede wo de no ebesi yebetimi akasa back door but brotherhood o say na say wo friend a on shada ente wonka on shada ase wo twetwe ne ho ema o ebia wo no so no ebia ye ne ya ese wadi ho ya o se wo ne wo awo ho fa e wa na afi ya enka erade be bo am awie school amama timi atena no e na won so ye we ba ne nyina mu no ma me de bia me kase ya wo ne erade ndi nkomo bo ho empire ne hwe 1 or 2 bi at the end no make your own decision nyankopon insure na oma wo de wakoma hwehwe ana wo ma be ma ne nso enti ase na asumdwe enye adwuma yo ebusiafo ene yes sister panyi waba osena na I'm here and I'm says I got you and then me imagine say your happiness is also important why you be such as when ni gie ni hu hia epa ebia benya degree awie na bema wo ma wani gie the we a nipa de no kra de e ba kope the we a wo si di bra yi ho adanse no na wutimi hu se bra no so oye obi a oye but acquaintu aware assembly relationship na relationship is different from marriage. Once you get it would nya ekoshema, it's a whole lot that comes into it. And at the end of the day, no. Jenny, adisia ana aware, adisia ana aware. I'm sounding like my dad. Actions are me papa whatever man. Ube tuaso ana be ware. Ube tuaso. And a told be or what now in fact inipa sometimes you wish to say Bianca will call the other direction but it's what it is. Okay, mommy, meet you.
Nana Kia, me pacho.
Okay.
Miss Ray. What's the more working? Oh, why ya with the man and any when because that your work hours and open cell to Momonesha and I too.
Mommy, me nena kasa back door. Me final decision is that to be honest, media, I would definitely choose my school. Man na me boy. I would choose my school. And the me nena kasa back door. Mama made the example say me no. Aye, me ma come there say me. Me masters me did 26. Me papa at that time na ma tia she just say odoma nya odoketua. I chose me choose our and a but and too late mum but I have little ones and it's going to be hard and yet easy and expensive also you know.
See about that
I'm from it too. Yo,
one twaso. Now, so, or masters, we are not in PhD. Oh, the year school grant over 25. Over 3 years.
Okay. Say N was once in heaven. I know.
One now for more.
I bet Debbie ebi mami ebi nso a eno nso de no kra de ba akopɛ ebi obekɔ ewie nso no enya obi obɛdɔ no ayɛ ne te sɛ de ye brother yi ye no eno nso ɛwɔ hɔ okay
wakobi mu obehia we no wa muru nsu a weni nya kokɔ da.
Okay.
Okay.
Yo, Sister Rita Ama, yeda sepan for the gift. Ebusia for yema obi biara akwaba se ene wababe join ne asetena emunsem. Aha de ye ebusia ye didi ye ho nkomo yesua enoma bebre ewo ho se wo how being so na wo hu de wonya eno nso o send me message na wo hu me back door ye busua no esunye ye ba ye de beba ba betuja na chese ye nyina no ye didi ye ho enkomo ye tie efutuo wa ha sei at the end no ye nhye wo bia esefa ye decisions and advice ye de ma no but ye boa wo emma wutimi come up with like a better decision send ye be ya ye bele ni nyina out achrew me de media example me papa o ma mi hu ha we besi akọ etimi ekosei anase betimi akosei at the end no wa na we make your own decision fancy ha aha dachi hima akwaba brother Alexa akwaba pa Dr. Tina nyame enhira chese adano adesua de beye no feedback yesre pa hwa schedule na yebesa de waba epa yes sister Rita Ama sister Sally Tipsy Miss Maya Ama Sandra ewa ha say yes sister Lini Owusu enso anana hima akwaba epa Maya God's favorite ohun ye dear Mr. Nyakon eda so ewa ha say ye brother Sylvester sweet babe ewa ha say Mrs. Ochre ai owa ha say yes sister hey Debs yete won ka che Chichi Bella akwaba phone is still here yes sister Stephanie Owusu kweku Teresa enso Teresa ohima akusika yes sister Debbie Brago ewa ha say MC hey Debbie we dey MC cake Kaya I hope say udino no mesowa akwaba epa nana ebi enso wa ha say nana anan ewa ha say the challenge foundation akwaba the challenge foundation eya mamente won ka mo ye foundation mo wo hefa okay mama J1 I mame ifwa ewa ha say Angie Gold Sabrina ewa ha say O2 Victoria ewa ha B Ohima ewa ha say username ending with 92 Minia Kweku K Kofi Piao ma more piafo sa word na yemi debia Kofi Champon akwaba epa These the boss and so ewa ha yes sister Nelly and so ha Doris Nana Ajua Kate Konedu my life is a mystery okay Owusu Heiga and so ewa ha ma you ministries and so ewa ha Millie ebi enso ewa ha say Millie Chino enso ewa ha Barbara Ofori Love Christ enso wa ha Glorious Hair o sha ube nim today ye pa edine krampo eka ni nyina V Crosswear ewa ha Baby Charles Owusu yes sister Hetty Ado Star Kechre Josie eni abusuafo amaba think twice before na say yete wonka che epa ebusuafo amaba nyina no ye de ese ene waba asetena mu nsem mesro maamo wudin a mema ne ha wokra emre ne ekọ nenim no mebo wudin na de obi bebu sase nana asetena ye din de asetena emunsem ye ka enoma ekoso ewo ya brabo mu wa ha sei ene tatata tia ye na so so obi nso akreti similar platform a wafa edin no o see me spelling na wa change no enye ya wey ene ye original one enti no oba obete ebusiafo enka wa ha unim se na na Jemfie de bia Esther Kunu oba wo ne meko enti se platform ne so se na na Jemfie one wa ma meko anye se na na interest na no enye asetena mu nsema yo ebusiafo ene ye to aso no days a yeshia wo every Tuesdays Thursdays Sundays 9 p.m. Eastern time ewa America na ye program no hyehyɛ so na ye ba ye nuanom ne yebusiafo amu Europe ne Ghana nso a mumu days ne be every Wednesdays Fridays and Monday yesemo time no maame obetimi correct me asesa yesemo time says ya de 1 a.m. nti free 1 a.m. eko nyina no bomodin a ne be join ye na chese ye nyina ye de time mu sei ya ha de ye de time a eya ye mpese ye betu ye pese e time asa me musame ese na ena etue mu na etu no aha saa na ye ne ye ne ti se glue me ka se on se wo di super glue e glue ade a ya na wo wine no eya na ano edin eye pa. Yo, yeah, moving on to your next story, no. Yes, sister being so Eddie ababe dan or senana me ba a certain moon sem na ya me betie mu na me nsu me die ni o. When I'm see o says na won so wo de anything. O senana eja me ni me kunu ene wa ha say. Ye wo ma 3 chese me kunu o ye good o. Ye mienu ye te ye ho ase. Ye bibia pepe. Na ye project ebi wo Ghana nyame adom ye ba ye no ye ma no mfie eko manimu nti no ye ya create account bi a ye di eske guma ye de ye project no na nyame adom me wo hwa na somewhere be last month me kunu ka chem se be bi a project no edru no e wo se wono a etimi ko Ghana na wo koye 1 or 2 bi no see oh medo enka won twen ya ye adwene se next year nyame pa enka ye ne nkura ni nyina no na ye ko because efie no chese o ma complete aka o say it touches 1 or 2 bi nenti nka ye ne nkura ni nyina ko ni akwa akobie efie na no ena ne husband so there bi mame o de mame nko ne yesi aka 1 or 2 bi na me nkɔhye na menye bibia sane ye be ya next year no ye be kono na yakosiesie ho na chese ye kwa ye ne nkura ni nyina movie in no mehu how Ghana ye enso esitie. Yes sister o se ne husband kan no see o okay ene ye nye ne sai no se ni kunu request say this time no project na ye kwa akoye no wo koji iska from oba no enkoji iska from the 41k mo emfa emra ye nua be yo no say oh middle okay mate say na me enkoji mra ena eja oboy iska ni mu odu ena yes sister ekoji iska no from the 41k mo ena o de man husband say na be ya project no mo ye no okwa akoye bibia kama no see before ansa na ni kunu no enso eba beko akwa complete bibia no be ma ne ye no say ye nam say next year ye beko Ghana ni nti no ye mpe brand new car ebi a chese ye kwa enkura ne be feel comfortable ene ye kwa ha say ya ye ma na timu ni ani wo mo na lady so ye say o de car sem no de for now enka twen o se be ma ne ye next year ne ye beko enti nkama ye nko ye completion no na wo ba ye ose wo kan ye a be ma ne se da bi obeto car e de akwa ansakura na be ma no nko a akọ Ghana no no se nana eja meme omu kan no maka me wa asem ka me wo hwa na me kunu ye so ma to this car me de kọ Ghana no se be me na eja wada Roma ene ye fa kosi ho na next year no ye kwa ya nya bibi ayusu e wo ho no se be ma na de kọ ye enti osini kunu eko Ghana no si okwa akodi 2 weeks we di ohima me kwa me nchekura just 2 weeks na bibia aye kama na nana kusi akwaba what is 41k 41k minim say bia mo amowo ayete se oye adwuma na adwuma no omudi eskani bi egu ho it depends on adwuma kra wo ebi ho adwuma bi ho a omu be maache omu te kakra from wakatuemu na adwuma ne nsu di bi aka ho ayete se ebia wo retirement dachi bi no o retire wo sika wo de behwe wo how far say ye ka 41k wa ha say enti memfa ne se ne retirement mu na be ma ne request say ye mami onkobo mu besia na wo monfa enkoye kom eskani mu edu but eno de yemfa ento enchen krampo enti o se ni kunu na eba be kono si mi kunu ko Ghana nana mi kunu de wi ane ho si pre no onko Ghana ma ne ho pre ni seida no si eja me ne me mai ye ko drop on off kama e ma ne edru Ghana ho no se ni kunu no dru Ghana no nyame ne ni krenim odru ya no si malandi o medo maba Ghana ye kama pa but woni mu se is 41k not 41k ya pacho sa na ye kan yo okay oh yeah no see oh medo maba be dru Ghana chese me ba ye no bibia ye kama ba me ma wa hu say because say me wo 2 weeks depending ntino say wo friend no anteme nka ebia eya na me busy ekakra ntino and I sister you say oh okay say no aka be ya me ente nka because say me pese me hwe wo be video call ene ade Inti ya me pese me hu na chese me hu ni eko ene ni eba enyina na ye sister you say in fact ni kunu ne koye ebe me tell mo mama we kakra
Yo, emiano madofolo mamu nyina akwa se and then so no 5 year ye no edi akombo aye asetena mu introduction Chow said then they will face their wabi through her. Well, Chow, you are not here by mistake. But more than a follow host, no, not done down your bar. I share my own swabbing and be among swabber share. Yes, more chair, dear Sister Rita Amma, Yamawa Quaba, and if we are Yamawa Quaba, Sally, Yamawa Quaba, Miss Maya, the Pacho on a corner white program, and Yaman Quabra, it will be Pacho on a corner. Na in my ento wonka why wo ba ya no store ye ento wonka eti be bacho ya bra na be chie ma ya da wase ene wo submission ena mea me ema ikru ema etweni minyansa ema na Mrs. Ochre I mama yati asiye say ya Mrs. Ochre onona or say who's name kakra I give so one of these days no the best I am ba na ba to Mrs. Ochre no and send about the say and I who's no it we say I phone brother with phone that I was say we better really queen I said would be my nyina changopo eshiro press 552 my me by young kanka baby the nako man so obeti e kru no dwane and chibia yakopon ya do mo ya chia me beba na ye be sign the wo aba Mr. Nana Yako Brono my senior brother born and only yakopon ensure was a dane da ya uba your submission bibia o ye ma ye bia no ya ni agi ho I near Bibia the doctor Bakope I the doctor from the Banana Republic and now said go ha to say over treachery and never be or more research of a crew and Yansa or ya ecotidia so Koya research and notify na university no yes you know no and na one of the biology teachers and you know so
Stephen or hunting cardia for cancer past the sea for more.
Okay, ebusia for I masa ababak epa eya mo nyina mon kai me mpaibo mo flayed I don't know for some reason say me sha see na me the story Bible say all of a sudden na ma sha see air coffee but everything is in control
yeah mark here
there be nyametia say of late so no on a more serious note very serious but you will nyame into no bibia be
take it easy listen to me take it easy the be catch us say we have to see winchain always
nana okay mate me da say
we have to see winchain always enye bibia yeah
Nana me da say epa ebusia for yentoa your story ne so
me da wase no atoa so na
me da wase wo ho
e ka be wiase nyina chi ne say ye wo asetena mu sem talk show ba ko pe ye ni bi
yo nana
uti bi o ba bia e fake omo san kate bone na obi eye na de di pagya ne ho gidin a na obi edi bibia betua mayem ho kotibini One fufu to me, we are not defeated. Be a theatre. No, nice idea. And say, would it be good at the mark?
Nana James, Nana Mamma, she now kind of almost yes, Nana. She now kind of what you say? She now can pure non-tiasi to catch putrebini.
Yo,
no matiasi.
Yo, Nana yet tiasi, a pound more elho, ebusia for na nyamencha de nikunu nikodru ye no senana mikunu kodru ya wo frɛ echi aye no afi na mente mikunu enka ebiem wo frɛ na ne kɔ ne voice mail mu obe frɛ na no on respond enti osi to be honest nana ema mi bufu ye almost a bare week o frɛ be me ya unya no o frɛ ya no obeye nso o send oh I'm busy mefro. To us in ma enketua eyo I want to talk to dad. Can you call dad? Nane mano eja voice note ediamano. Nenkrani jani kunu so voice note na. Obetie but on fre. To us afe no aye worried say ana se obi e fa ne phone ana so obi aye ne like ediebe na ekoso. But yes, sister, was in an amiamen so me woman links and me connection, and no the minim links and a connection a crow. Or say, what checking so, be me or your KB be added an alcohol or sin another be a was semi day many a two from Nami making sure say project no and no na warrior and I said the attacking air cano and no na warrior. Into your say. One day ahomache owo ho na osi no se mi kunu waye busy said dien krampa ahomache de wada obefa nti osi nyame ncha de ofra ye na phone no nso ringe ye na obi answer phone no no osi ene na ye te say your ba voice ene na ye te say your girl voice no osi ene wanwa baby nso ani kunu nso wo no ni kunu niama eni ne nchen enti na ene wanwa. To also yes say hello no sini panin so say hello munim ye nuanma mo Ghana ya na mo hello na dodo and no say busa ne say can I talk to my husband no say nipa no fa phone no yes say pardon no say can I talk to my husband and no say pardon no say pardon said the be my friend fa phone ne emma mi kunu no so yes say I'm sorry, my man, me bema wada. And I'll say, pardon? What's it, or see, na my American accent, and echo. Now, say, me man, cheat, ye bem, nini penny who say, miss me a gun and knee. And also, yes, say, I want to talk to my husband. My husband, me didn't akwesi boche, it's akwesi boche day. And no say girl ne yes say my man he's sleeping no say girl ne hang a phone and no say anana asa asem no na ye me say me so daye asa na enye daye no say there be e was say me say friend my man biem e was say me friend my man biem to o say afa di ofra na phone no enko ebiem and no say okay all right okay ede be na ekoso no say ene e wo sese ano me connection ne me links a e wo ho no me chese me connect na baby na me hu ne eko o say next day and I say e be in 2 days o wo ho saa na onya text message from Ghana number bi ene say e buy o say Ghana number ne buy ya wo mo brand new car wo ma to edi akọ Ghana wo feel say ni kunu na ekọ no ebi okopake asi ho ana say or the bear round sa or say my man sister ena eteka no animu ena ni kunu no so air driver ena sister no ede so say ordene na yo eno de na me wanwa minim say obi driver otimi do nine ba akọ eto be ma ne nine so ana. And no say girl yi asenensa eda or see I to say or the video and the picture fefa ni kunu no tiachi no say nana de meyem she me ne say me kunu wa ha sei no me hu say me kunu kura wa hye asoma deda ba me kunu take ani mu no wo call Ghana de wadane ayi o wo share asumadi wo de ba ko ahye no ne girl yi die wo mo kire no se girl ni di video ne bae o se nana that day no afei na my body o se ehwa ana ne ba ketua o se ne ba na di be 1 year and some months so see afei de na akra no chese akra ne wo drop akra no koso no anso eje ne ho atofom nam se wo ti atofo what osina na mpese makoma mpese ebia miwu nam se wo free wiase for what no se afei na ne honam eye ne basa ofre number ya onfa ofre ni kunu phone nso a onfa no se enwumre no or forward day video no any bibia ekoma ni kunu no phone so also ye no ehu se bema no enhye bema no enhu eye to see later on na bema no ehu ye bema ni hu ye ne nko so expect say bia bema no kura be frɛ right away and I said the next day or say bema no amfrɛ nana aka you see in 2 days time and afei ohu se bema na frɛ or so ofra na wonfa and a bema ne ye audio I aden no afrɛ na no wonte ne nka no ba ye ne phone e be yiraye na we hu se wo de ayi message bi asende no na won frɛ no no explain eno ma enche no obe explain bibia na 1 or 2 bi yes sister wo se nana me hear no explanation bema no so we hu se obeba aka or say this week himo me nkyerɛ da obeba weekend ni days ne baako now after ya we hu si wo ba beba no onim se wo ba mememfa enkranke to aye ma enketenkete wo kɔ mede nkura yi gu kem kosi wo airport wo ba nso a mede nkura yi ebekwa akɔ ebeba ba befaw nanka wo kɔ ye kura no enka frɛ na mami hu se o project ni nti a wutwa ticket se wo kɔ no sei ni sei na akɔ akosi na mikunu ye wo bia sebi o osini kunu de na ni je tatata ho na me nso no menim se mikunu epesa de ni nti no me chese me nso me make myself available ene ye wo kɔ Ghana ye hu bi na ye mikunu so kɔ Ghana kra na ma nkɔ bia ebusuafo manima mikunu frame me video call Emma chese wo Ghana nyina na wo mo ye young couple wo se wo mo ye 1 or 2 bi na no na me wi amebusa Esther se no ne ye de ben o se umtimi ye video call na chese wo mo nyina no wo ma
utimi busa wa wo utimi busa wa
me no de minim o se wo mo ye bibisa Esther smart de me pa che na se
Jiso bisa papa we na.
Yente ase.
O se ase ye omo ye video ne phone tatata. O se wo mo ye yen keep on sa. O se o se because oni ni kunu no o mo wo that level a chese o mo ye free a wo mo ye. But o se na this time mi kunu call Ghana no. Chese nka won frɛ me kura se o me do mi pese mi hu ne bi o hɔ a wo mo ye video na ni kunu no o mo yi wo mo no mo se this time no abono phone call kran so bema no amfre no ne tintini ni tietie mu se bema ne ba wo hope se eska o ma ni koyi free ne eno na o se nana aye me ya se me that time no kra man tinke fa se eska bema ma mi koyi ye pa na menim so okoye so odi akoye project ne me se de ye sister yi akra ne o se ka wo mo di akoga na one ne ma enkotena ma se wo ye side check o se bia wo ye bra yi nua ba o I don't know enti ye mami o se be ma ne ba ma ye o ye nya abotre wo se be ma ne ba wo ba ya no obetu na free o mu fie ho na onkofa ne from airport enipa kura wo ma ne
when they know abotre o no abotre nti ene brothers waka
wo se enti no ida se nana kanya me kran ma pa na cho se ne nooma de wontimi nyi emfa nkogu storage a o se nana enka wo beba ne nka mayi ne nooma e de egu storage because the we me kunu ne pa esiti a just say aye de eye ne wonwa kran ne se na se me kunu so otimi hye asomade ne wo se dress na ne kunu kran po aye no Abraham ni kunu wa ha say no very noble and just a decent respectful bema chese o baby a wo mu wo no adofo kra de wo mu etwa mpoa because wo ma ware no o mu ye ema ne ye fe yes sister o se ya fe de ne e ba be ka be 3 days as yi days bi ama be me ya be se wo frɛ nie I can explain o de me ba enka me frɛ na me de yi de ma ye no a kyerɛ wo na next year de ye ne enkura yi nyina eba yes sister o so onkofa be ma no be ma ne nso ba ya no o ma na free efi ho me de maka chense bibia no ye de entoboase ena eye odi aba abedan ye uja be me wo airport no oba no oni obi ana ne phone yira ya ebi krampa AI ne de aye ne take care yi mu ebusuafo asem no odi aba abedan ye tata taken yen sha ase
beja no airport o
me de nka uja no airport ebi kra oba eskani ne ho ebe de na ye jano airport ana ya pamo oso de ne no make go storage o
nana ye da wasese waka wi o de jamu ma ye why
monto aso
kwakwa ne sei ne kwakwa ne sei na sem ne twato ne sei ne kwakwa
ne kwakwa ne sei won fa be ma no onkofa no be ma ne nso ba be ma ne ntum free fee ho na project na wo so wakoye no woma wo chese wo so oja ya ware wo monto dan no na wo jini sika ya semo yo ebusuafo yo enti ebusuafo asem no dia ba eno no yen sha asie enti free ye nuano ma yenti wo monka ne asa afro abasro Pastor Stephen yen sha asie from wo yes sir yeti
so the free tips you yentenenka.
Good morning. Good morning. Yeti o pastor.
Mechia obibi ya o platform so. Da obadia so say ode ebinom nkwa ache na yehu adeche na ebinom so.
Pastor your point of correction ebinom nkwa sesai. De wo ka menti ase ode ebinom nkwa.
On say ebinom nti ase na no pa ye de yeti ase. So what ase. Aha. Nti se menu mienu ye kasa dia na cheso de ye nkwa adom ye.
Oh yes.
Na ebinom nso de o ma twa o mani ahwe edan. So what say?
The time na so na the bofo na frɛ no.
Nana we a serious business nana me sra.
Wa se wo nkwa na de ato ho de ama o dada. Enti
nana de
enye
wonchine na asa. Aha.
Enye ni nyina o. Enye ni nyina bi ya wudro.
Yo, pastor, yes, the way, pastor, Miss the way, yes, sister, we see soon na kuma, wasro no, me pamacho, mama yema, a futu, send your beya, kenenki, a baby, are setting a monster, no, now,
when he did busy that you all can be a quarter down one would we now, why, Pastor, we are my baby.
Nano, we are the pan will be you.
Yeah, yo michia ye nua ba no se rade ma na koma kakra meka wo hu nyina ne se emema aya ebinom sabe omonye very careful because there be aya meka oba wa adwene kwa owo nyimdie wo nyansa na ode boa na watu anamon akodum pempen so se wanye se meme koye medie onso koye ode na yimom abrochire awo ni adwuma na obeye timi akwresika na maye bibia bom na nne okọ Ghana wakọ akọfa side chick na woni ni enjoy na woyere nso te ha misrese be ma no ne oba no ne yere no enni ni yie oni na enni ni yie kro ni adwene pa ba kokora ma ne yere na nya bia mposa nka wakọ akodu na wafa oba anka woni hu kwan se o ma wo yere ente wonka because oba no cross enkita enkwala nketenkete ti be ma ne di oni na ani ni yi nti so wo asotwe dia onfa mpane hye ne kakra oma ne mafie ho sisi oma ne mpe ba bi kura nkotena na achi no be ma ne hu no fomso onfa mpanfo mmepa ne chew ansa obeji na wajin because imemma bebre ye hye ma eni eden nti oba benya bema papa no a odi na kuma pa bema no na ene akoye den amasa oba no oba benya bema papa onu se bema wendi odo no ope no so ni awakomu nti no obetwentwen no ho saa ebra na ni beba no ho so na wanhwa na ho so akoye tuli enne jaru bebre na aba wo Ghana ho jaru bebre na aba to wetime to kwan enne akoye project 2 weeks into 2 weeks no ntimi nka osre mum 2 weeks no ntimi ntenase 2 weeks tata wentimi anya na ayeden enti bema no ne yere ne die omo ani ni ye kurenti mesrese bema no oba no onto na so kakra no kware ba akopɔ ne yere na ani ni ye obi hwew so mo kɔhwɛ nkwan nhwɛ ntua no nkɔhwɛ owuo trust amami wo maw onya sa trusting maw biom yenhwɛ sa 4kg a ɔse wakɔ akɔji
iska ya wakɔji no
wakɔ akɔji eno kra na ebetwa maami nso yenhwɛ ka wakɔ akɔmukɔtɔ yɛse omde kɔ Ghana na wonne oyire ntina mu yo ba wonne ba foforo akɔtena nti ube man wo na oba ne edibi yewa anka ebe yode edu baabi a yese bema ye bema dabi ade yedidi wa enye wo de ne fa ni wo nua aware ya aware dabi a meka sese